What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Woody, guys. We are live. We have a couple things that we're going to talk about. We got Flex Nux here. Right now, he's a little busy, but he will be back. We have Predator here. We got Johnny Ringo, and we got Texas Deft here from 328. Or no, I take that back. 349. Yes, 349. When they got merged, they merged with 328. I don't know the other one, but I'm sure that he'll definitely be able to tell you. So I want to talk about this new game right off the bat. This new game, I posted a video on it, and unfortunately, I tried, and I'll show you guys. I tried to literally start a new account on PC, and I got it in a new account, or I started a new account, I should say, and it was in 910, right? It was in 910. Where is it? Right here. Right here. Okay, so I'll switch it over there, and I'll just move this over a little bit. And you'll see the building, but it will not let me walk in. Like right here, here's the building, right here. But you click it, and it won't let you go into it on PC. You can't get into it on PC. That's something that I do want everyone that wants to play the game to contact Camel and be like, hey, what's up? Make it available for every single player, every single nation in the game. Because, you know, this is the game, guys, that got you all literally to start playing. Like, it's fun. You can play it on your Android. I'm not sure if it works for iPhone. It's possible. But, yeah, it is fun. It is fun. So we got to... Let's see, we have something we do want to talk about. Predator, you guys had your merger. You had some issues going into it. I do want to hear about it, and I think everyone else wants to hear about it because we are all waiting for another merge. And unfortunately, it seems like it's just is not going to happen until after Global Conquest is over. So let's hear what's going on with your merger right now. I know, like I said, I know your other person, Athena. She was talking about some issues with the farmers, and we'll be more than happy to explain to you what needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, to piggyback off of Athena, just our main problem that we're having is just farmers, literally farmers and a couple sellers, which they're just not wanting to abide by the rule of the T4 troops or T5 getting rid of them and everything like that.
Okay.
And then that's the number one problem we're dealing with. Not to mention people are just we're enforcing rules, but then now people are like going against them again, even though we enforce them, and
burn them.
We just don't have a backbone right now, man. We don't have a backbone right now, and we're trying to get that. And I'll just be honest, none of us really know what besides burning them, what we should do, because we're trying to go about this the civil way, but it's not working. It's not working.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with, you guys emerge. There is no need for sellers anymore. Burn them. Take their RSS and get them out of your nation. Sellers are for brand new nations. And you know what? Technically, I'm not supposed to say because of TOS, but literally get rid of them. Get rid of them. I guarantee you'll have farmers that follow him because you're not a new nation anymore, dude. It's time to grow up. And I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit, but you need to get rid of those sellers because I'm telling you, they will cause you wars. They will.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're complete, and I don't take anything offensive. I mean, we are we're part of the newer nations. Obviously we're not in the 300s, 400s. We're way up at the 600s, man. So,
right.
We're aware that we're new, but at the same time, with the whole merger, we did, unlike you guys, like you guys were talking about earlier about how your mergers were with a bunch of farmers alliances and our nations. In our case, no, we got some pretty good nations under our belt, and so we got some hitters now, but the only problem is we're literally just all dealing with these farmers that don't want to abide and just keep giving away troops and keep giving away points and stuff like that. So it's just the typical.
So do you have all your strong people in one or two alliances? Let's start there.
So the game plan, I don't know if Athena touched base with you on this. The game plan was at first to create a super alliance. And believe me, we did it. And my alliance at the time was the strongest out of all of the nation's alliances. We had the best technology, all that good stuff, right? So we just inherited a bunch of good players and we made room for all of the good players. The only bad thing was at the end, some of the players that had agreed at first to come over
Mm-hmm.
chose to just not come over after all. And so what happened is, man, we got rid of a bunch of our players to make room for them because obviously you can only have 100,
Right, right.
and and so we made the room, and then at the end they just decided to either stay with the alliance they were in or create a new one, and that's our problem that we have now. We have people that have came over. They were all under the impression that this was going to be a super alliance, and it is to a certain extent, but we still have little, what do we call it, like little other alliances as well, that are strong as well, but not as strong as us. But
Right.
we're trying to get everybody under the same umbrella.
So the way it should happen is, um, the strongest in the nation needs to go to the number one. Okay, and they have to be a part of that. Period. And that's got to be their new home. Okay, the semi. What is your biggest city in your nation? First off, I guess we should start there.
Okay, so he's C-38. Yeah.
He's C-38. How many C-38s do you have?
One.
One. Okay, so he's the one that needs to set the rules of the nation because everyone's going to listen to him because he can burn anyone. And I hate to say it, but he's going to have to set an example.
Yeah. And so, and not trying to cut you off here, but that's the problem. And listen, he's a good guy. I love the guy. He's our alliance leader, all that good stuff. He's a good guy, and that's the problem. He's not the Razzle. The Razzle would probably burn some fuckers, or Maddie. But he's a good guy, so he tries to do it the civil route. But at this point, man, it's just he's gonna have to be the one to put his foot down.
Is he on Discord?
He is, and he actually was on the last podcast for a little bit. He goes by the name of Naz T.
Oh, Naz
like
T. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
He joined last time.
Okay.
And I think he was just listening. That was literally his first time. We've been telling him that he should join one of your podcasts because you guys are, like, seriously, you guys really do talk about some of the very important topics, especially mergers. That's been like the topic of discussion for a while.
You know what? Honestly, dude, every single time they make a donation, it's gonna be a topic that never goes away. Like forever, it will be there.
Yeah,
forever it will be. But I'm gonna go to the chat real quick, and people are saying, like Maddie's saying, hold on, Titan is saying, yeah, burden sellers. Like I said, your emerged nation, there is no room and no reason for them to be there anymore. I mean, especially if you have farms. If you have farms, use your own farms.
Yeah.
If those trolls is what we're gonna call them continues to wanna fucking cause you problems, well, now they're your farms. You get what I'm saying? Like seriously, if they want to continue to cause problem, make them a farm till they leave.
Yeah. No, that's great advice, man. I mean, I just unfortunately, I'm an R4 in the alliance, but at the same time, the end all goes with Athena and Naz, and they're both the nation leaders.
Yeah,
basically.
Well, Athena, I can tell you right now, she's 100% on board of burning, 100% on board with that. So,
yeah,
maybe she needs to just okay. For one, nothing's gonna happen until an example is being set.
Right.
Meaning it has to happen. Someone's got to start it. And when someone's breaking a rule, you just need to burn them. So and you have to make sure everyone sees it, so they know that you're not joking around.
Right. Yeah.
And in the middle of war, like Void, if their bubble drops and you see them giving them points, hit them. In the middle of the fucking war, hit them, drain them.
Yeah. I mean, I think unfortunately, man, that's what it's going to have to come to, because at this point, I can already tell you, man, we're all losing hair follicles, man. We're literally just trying to, this is just a common everyday discussion about farms. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, other than that, the merger's good. Like, the merger went great. You would thought we'd be fighting for like elite farms and stuff. I mean, elite, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, the mines.
Yeah, the mines. You
in
think we'd be
territory.
fighting about the mines and territory, and no, all that went great. What's not going great is these freaking farmers, man. Like they're just not wanting to abide by the T5 rule, man.
Let me
And
let,
that's
let me tell you. We got Ridatici here from 52. He will tell you exactly why you need no farms. So
Yeah, there's absolutely no purpose for farms. To be honest with you, farm everybody else. How about that? You take all their resources and you're good. They're actually doing it for you.
beautiful. Yeah, man.
But I think instead of and what he said is 100% correct. Instead of I'll take it a step further. Don't even warn it. Just go do it. Go tomorrow and burn everybody and say this is what happens. That's it. Don't even give them warning. Don't give them any more time. Don't have a conversation. Don't tear hair follicles out every day. Go tomorrow with 40, 50 people, whatever, and burn every single body. And if they don't like it, you tell them too tough. That's it.
yeah, and when you see him on Nation Chat, literally just block him.
Mhm.
Just block him. You'll never see him again on Nation Chat. Just block him.
I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you, me and Athena, we're seconds away from doing this. It's just a matter of convincing our other leader that this is the route to go, and I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna get there. Just that's the reason why it's taking time. There's a look. There's that red tape, you know, because if it was just me and Athena and the rest of the guys, we'd have already burned the shit out of everybody.
Well, I mean,
Lead by example.
Raz is
Hold the
joining.
applause. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. What's good, y'all?
Retard is in the room.
Holy dog shit!
Here we
I
go.
would just add to that the risk of burnout to your top players.
Yeah.
We lost players to farm drama, and those 2 to 3 players were worth more to me than all the farms in our nation. And once people leave, they're very unlikely to come back. So if you guys are tearing out hair follicles and you're risking burnout of active, engaged players, especially spenders, it's not worth it. Just, cut through the red tape to the extent possible. You don't want it to cause a schism in your own alliance and cause problems internally. But we dealt with that, and it was very frustrating to lose players over it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You say that, and we've already lost one of our big players, literally, and all of us were upset about it. Like all of us. I mean, it just sucks when you lose a good player, especially a spender, especially that, one that just puts up points. And we lost him, man. He just like, man, I'm not gonna deal with this shit, man. This is like I joined the game to have fun, not to sit here and be a part of this kind of shit.
Yeah. So I mean, exactly right. Like that C38, he spent a pretty penny to get the C38. So if he has to sit there and listen to the politics and the crying and whatnot, trust me, he's gonna leave. Like for instance, 9 times out of 10, people that do still play the game but leave their nation, they come to other bigger nations that got more than 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 spenders. For instance, 52, Nation 30, 425, 373. They go there because they know they ain't gonna have to deal with it. Even though, and I will say, 373 is dealing with kind of the same thing you were, but it's more bubbles dropping, and that's about it.
Yeah, I would also say if you need a middle of the road option, like you guys aren't ready to pull the trigger on burning everything, put in place rules where they can't bleed points.
That's hard to do. That's hard to do with dumbass.
You know what I mean?
People make mistakes all the time, bro.
Yeah, but the rules at this point are simple. You can't have any troops over T4.
Yeah, that's the issue.
You got to move your Titans out, and if you don't have that, you get zeroed of troops and resources. You can't stop at zeroing troops. You got to take all their resources too. It's the only way to get them to listen.
Yeah, because they'll heal.
Yeah, and so you got to zero out tens of millions of resources, and then the risk becomes too great for them.
Yeah, and we're there.
It's time consuming though.
Yeah, we're literally there. We've already set the rules. We've nation chatted all these rules, and it was supposed to be actually implemented before the end of the last event. and we still have people breaking it. And so, yeah, I mean, we're already past that. We're trying to work around these farmers for them, by just putting out the no T5 and above troops, and they don't even want to freaking do that.
Well, dude, then
I
burn
mean,
them. Like seriously, the longer you guys wait, the longer they think
Yeah.
they're getting away with it. Okay, so like I said, the longer you wait to take action, it's gonna continue to happen, and the longer you wait, it's gonna get worse.
yeah, I agree, man. Listen. I'm you guys are pretty choir. It's just I don't have the
The cojones.
the pull. Yeah, well, it's not even me.
You
I
you
don't
ain't
have
got balls, bro. You ain't got
What?
balls, dog. Just
No,
be
I
real
can
about
do
it.
it. I can.
Then
listen,
do
it's
it.
not
Don't
me.
talk about it. Be about it. Fuck.
No, I don't. I can't pull the trigger. I don't have the power to pull the trigger because I don't.
Haven't seen it.
So you got SOS and slaughter.
Yeah, I
There
got
you
it.
go.
Yeah, I got both.
Then you got the pull and you got the trigger, homie.
Better
You know
question.
what, bro?
What's gonna happen if you do it without anyone else's consent? What's gonna happen?
Exactly
I
what
tell you
happened.
what, they're not
Exactly,
kicking me out.
My
exactly
turn.
what happened with me. Let me tell you what happened to my stupid ass. So fucking
Hey,
I
you
got
said
drunk. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I was dumb, but I don't give a fuck. I don't regret what I did. So my buddy, it's my first time trying shrooms. So I was like, fuck, he was like, he's like, yo, try this shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm drunk right now. And he looked at me, he's like, look, you gotta try this shit, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to try this white people shit right here. And he's like, try it.
Wait,
I'm like, all right,
why it gotta be white people shit? I mean, come on, man.
It's actually more like Native American peyote slash.
He looked at me right. Wait, let me finish. Let me tell you exactly what happened. Then y'all can laugh because I know some of y'all motherfuckers hate me.
Oh, we're waiting.
So,
Oh, I love you, bro.
so I'm eating. I
I'm a
decided
fan.
to try this shroom, right? And I'm eating these shrooms, and I'm like, okay, cool. Suddenly, something unbelievable happens. All right, I'm just like, I just feel amazing. I'm so happy, and like literally, if somebody like
First
tapped
time I
on
had
me,
sex.
everything felt amazing, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm drunk and I'm on shroom. I'm fucking bored. I'm gonna go to my nation and start burning farmers. And I'm not talking about farmers. I'm talking about super farmers, like motherfuckers who had like 12 million BP, 2 million kills, 2 million deaths. Somebody had like nobody had more than 4 million kills, and like everybody was like either 4 million kills and 3 million deaths. It was trash like that. I didn't kill anybody that had well over 5 million. I didn't kill nobody like that. Even though they're still farmers, anything below 10 million is farmers. 15 million is below farmers. But so I killed 7 castles, right? And I'm like, and people are like, what are you doing? Don't burn these farms. And they're like not even in the top 3 alliance. They're my top 3 alliances academy, and they had just finished merging. So they had this trash that was just sitting, lingering. That basically was in a the fourth rank alliance that basically gave the most points in every void and shit. So I burned these 7 guys. Bro, you know how like I went to sleep. I went to sleep,
just
right?
get on with the damn story.
Wait,
So-
I'm finished. I get all right. So listen, I go to sleep, right? I go to
Yeah.
sleep, bro. The next morning, I wake up 40 fucking
Dibs
cats
on
and hit
neck.
my shit and burn me, dog. I lost fucking 1.7 million troops when they hit my ass, right? I'm like y'all motherfuckers should have killed me, bro. Because
And
when
then
y'all
I got
did
high.
this shit, because they knew I was drunk. They knew I was drunk and fucked up, so they just waited till I was asleep, or whatever, and hit me like that. I was like, y'all could have just waited till I explained myself, but that y'all want to hit me. I thought I was gonna kill everybody. So basically, I'm killing their entire clan. They done lost like already. They've already lost like 200 million BP already. They were like at 2.9 million BP. They're like at 2.6 now, or some shit. I'm gonna take them. I'm literally going to kill all these motherfuckers.
All right, hey,
Yeah.
Flex Nuts here. My turn. I tend to disagree in some of these aspects with farmers. Now, when you say farmers, you got to understand: is it a farm or is it a free-to-play, low-end spender? Because I for one, take up for the underdog. I always have, and I always will. But what I like to do, just to clear my own fucking conscience, I try to send that first message, like, "Hey, all right, you got a couple decisions to make here, all right?" And then I follow it up with a long rally time. I don't. There's no reason to waste speeds or TS or SOS. Fuck that shit. Give them the benefit of the doubt to convert or die. But at the end of the day, that's what it's going to come down to. But if you do this properly and diplomatically, you won't have as much backlash. And that's what I think people get too hasty and fail to realize. So
Man, but
there
see,
is a method to the madness.
bro,
This is a marathon.
like,
and it'll
Flex.
work better.
Flex.
This is
We're
a
in this game,
marathon,
bro.
not a sprint. You gotta understand.
Yeah,
You're gonna live
Flex,
with these
Flex,
motherfuckers.
I
Flex.
agree with you,
Listen, you
Flex,
gotta hear me
man.
out,
I'll
bro.
just jump in there,
I'm
but I
for
do.
the poor players, bro. I'm for them, bro. But if you like in this game, right? We've been in this game almost 2.5 years now, bro. If you're in the game for 2.5 years, dog, and you
Well, I've
have
been here before.
two, okay, well, no, listen, in your server, right? This server's been like established for about 2.5, almost 3 years, right? So you're in the server, right? And you only have like 2 million, 3 million, 4 million kills, 2 million, 3 million
Well,
deaths,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, and
Bro,
that's why
but
I
come
do
on, my
a quick
dude.
haircut. That's why I do a quick haircut. If they got more BP than they got kills, it could be a farmer, or it could be someone who just likes to do. Because you also got to ask yourself. There's one day per month that comes down to throwing hands that has loss, but every other activity in this game is loss less. So you have to weigh that as well. You got to. I mean, is that one day a
Yeah,
month really
but
worth dictating if that player is
well,
worth a shit or
well,
not?
what I did, but see, what I did was I looked at their what is it, the commander rank, like if they're like a sergeant, a lieutenant, all that shit. That
Yeah,
tells me
yeah.
that they're participating in those kind of events that you're talking about because
Yeah,
they get marriage,
you can
right?
do a quick haircut like that. I mean, now you got
Yeah,
reputations rank. I mean,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
easy ways to do the haircut, right? I mean, you
right,
can figure that out, but
yeah.
it's just you
That's
don't
what
want
I
to
did.
get a
I
guy
built
who
under.
just who works like a Goodwill and he's down on his luck, but he still enjoys the game. All of a sudden, you just fucking ruined it. Now he's going to go shoot himself in the head because that's the last thing he had. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
You
get
just
it,
gotta.
bro.
Them all.
But
Yeah,
still, son, like it ain't hard like SOS somebody one time every fucking void, bro. You could literally bubble the rest of the time. Just SOS somebody, even if you
but
lose
then
or
you
something,
also have
dog.
to take
Do
a step back.
something, anything.
Are,
Fuck.
are they active in chat, or do they try to lead events? Do they do things that step them aside from the fact that they are not farmers? And you have to consider a few options here before you just fucking ruin their entire goddamn fucking. You said 2 years, 3 years. That's a long time on this game. It takes 10 seconds to ruin that entire fucking experience. So it's best to do your due diligence, in my opinion,
It's
because
it's
you
okay to
know,
ruin their experience.
well,
Yeah.
hey, we all do things different. I prefer because the trickle effect is so wide. You throw a stone into the river. I mean that you make waves and you don't even fucking realize all of a sudden you're at war with the Asians. You didn't even fucking know it.
Oh,
You know,
I think he's more talking about like for say the 300 nations, and you're a C-25 still,
okay,
and
that's a fucking farm. Yeah,
that's a farm, and I mean, and that happens more than you think, and literally
right.
they will like, oh, why are you hitting me? Why you hit me? It's like, dude, you're like 3 years in almost, and
Yeah, yeah.
you're not going anywhere.
And no one's talking about those
Yeah.
guys though, Woody. Man.
No.
We're talking
It's
about
like
the
your
40 million
C-34s.
BP guys.
Oh, those kind of
Yeah.
guys.
Like Chesty,
Oh, yeah, you need to get
that
rid of them.
motherfucker in 33, Chesty, that's the biggest fucking farming piece of shit I've ever seen in my entire life. He's a fucking Facebook moderator, 80 million, that's how more BP than I got. And
Wait, you said 33?
no, he's a C-35 in Nation 33. I set
Okay,
Nexus at. I set
check
this
this
Lord
out.
War up.
Check this out. Check this out. Look at my screen.
Hold on, let me click. I just got through mowing. Hold on, let me take a look here.
Flex nuts. Flex nuts.
All
Where'd
right,
you get
let's
that
see.
name from, bro? It's actually a pretty funny name.
With that song, because real gangsters don't flex nuts.
Oh,
You see
okay.
who we're against in Frenzy?
All right, let's see here. You got 373 and 30. He ain't. Well, he might unbubble for that shit because there ain't no loss.
True. Who is he?
Yeah, I mean, but no, I
Who
sat
is
next
he?
to his ass, unbubbled. I was just fucking. I was scouting everything around him, just a POW, and I sat there. Just I wasn't even baiting, but I was wanting him to fucking do something, and he wasn't even with his hive or anything. I took screenshots of that shit. I'm still not even back on that Facebook page.
Really?
Yeah,
They
he's
didn't
a
let you
little.
back in?
They did, but I don't remember my login information. I said fuck it.
How do you forget your Facebook login? I mean,
Because talk about farms. I got like 20 of them, and I think one of those 20 were the login information I used for that account because I didn't want to just show over my damn, my Facebook page, and I just got lazy after like 3 strikes. I'm like, fuck this shit. I ain't trying anymore. I'll figure it out later.
what's the
And I
guy's
still haven't.
name?
But it's Jeffrey.
He's the one with that. He's the one with that.
Jeffrey
bitch
Dahmer
girlfriend.
on
He's
Facebook.
the one with that bitch girlfriend that acts like she's gonna get
Well,
fucked. Right
Riot, and she's actually Riot's not. She's kind to me, so I've got
now.
nothing bad to say
Man,
about
get
her.
out of here, man.
And she actually unbanned my account for him.
She ain't
But I
fucked
just don't
right
know
in
the
a year.
login information. But I am unbanned, and I can log in, assuming I could figure out how the fuck to do it again without, But I am lazy. I'm not going through those hoops.
I don't think he's in that alliance anymore, man.
Well, yeah, I raised so much hell. I mean, but yeah, no, he was POW. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm in POW.
Chesty. Name is Chesty. And he's got like 80 million BPs at C35, C34, some shit like that. Yeah, he's C35.
Man, I'm finally 60, bro. After that hit, I was like 80 million BP, and I went all the way down to like 57.
Norca took a hit. Hell, click on Norca. Right there. Let's take. He took a fucking hit on the BP. I thought he was. Is there another one? Another Norca?
There's another zero.
No, he took a hit for sure.
Yeah, Norca just got fucked up. See, that was my guy that was going to zero Chesty for me.
Maybe he tried and
They he could have firmly backhanded Chesty's ass out of the game. But oh wow, yeah, no, because I, if I'm not mistaken, Norca was sitting at a couple 100 million BP. Now maybe I'm misled on that, but I'm pretty sure that he took a fucking solid hit.
It says the city's for sale.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that motherfucker got his shit shoved in. Oops.
Where was it? You said his
Yeah,
shit
if you go back to his signature, it says it's for sale.
Oh shit.
140. Yeah, no,
he got hit.
He got slapped bad because I'm pretty sure he was clearing 200 mil BP.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Raz,
Well, how much BP he lost?
Raz, what'd you say you are after the hit now? 57?
Well, no, I'm about back up to 60.
See, I'm a five fleet guy. I hover around 60. I mean, you clear me, I'll be back next
You're
week.
probably going to be really happy with that number, honestly.
60 million? I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I like
60 million BP is where you need to stay because you could do whatever you need to do.
I don't
Yeah,
disagree.
just don't recruit anyone.
I can go to like 65, 70 and still hide all my troops. Because my fleet size like full tilt with president, I'm like 600,000 over 600,000, dog.
Yeah, no,
Well, see,
you're
you also
definitely
got to realize that there's a stress factor there. Like you got 200 million BP, and all of a sudden you drop down to 60 million BP. You're throwing your fucking phone.
Nah.
I mean, that just costs you like $800.
But see, you got to make it to where like
There
you're
he is.
unkillable.
There he is. 83.
Chesty, yeah, that little piece of shit right there, 83 million
Holy
BP.
cow,
He would
what?
not fucking unbubble, and I sat next to his ass, fogged and unbubbled. I'm like, come on, you little fucker. It wouldn't happen. I mean, I did everything, and I didn't even
What
rally
nation
my,
is this?
my,
I mean, he has 140 million kills.
BP, dog.
He
Yo, you
does
gotta
have
watch
100 million.
It's a
You gotta watch
C35.
him too. You gotta watch him too because he's
Yeah, I mean, maybe he doesn't have the
no,
money for uranium, man. That's
well,
what's
no.
expensive.
It's not even that. It's not even that. You have to think about it. He's an AOZ, he works with AOZ, so they give him the free packs that the vets get. So he gets gold every week, and he uses the gold to buy shields every week. So you're not gonna get him because he's not gonna let anybody hit him. He's about to get 1 million Axemen or something like that. Last time I talked to him, if he doesn't have it already.
Dude, I jumped through hoops to set that Void War up. I mean, and I fucking knew it. I knew he wouldn't unbubble, and I was like, God, just give me that 1 second, just 1 second. And he got 0 points with last Void, 0.
Well,
He
it's
would
because you
not drop him.
It's because you went right next to him. He knew what was gonna happen.
Well, yeah, I did it just to say fuck you, because he wouldn't bubble.
Yeah, Flex. But come on, man, what you? All right, so like, let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about these hits.
Try to get some strategy going.
You gotta
Bro,
you gotta hide.
Play.
You gotta hide
think you're gonna hit
way
him, right?
over here and wait. You gotta hide like
That was a
right here
speed
and just
attack.
wait.
That should have been a speed attack.
Flex, if you hit him, right, you think you could zero him one time? If you hit him one time, I don't think-
Without a fucking doubt.
oh shit.
And if I couldn't, guess what? That motherfucker knew I was there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you could burn him, but I definitely think he would.
But I
steal
would
it.
give that son of a bitch a good haircut, though.
Yeah.
He'll
I don't
look
know.
like me, bald.
He get him a tape. He get him a tape.
A little
He get him a
tape.
tape.
So
Paper. What the New York people call it? A blowout?
a blowjob.
A blowout?
Damn.
Or something like that?
You're
You
from
want
New
a
York.
blowout?
You're from New York, right?
I ain't from New York, boy.
Jersey.
I'm from NOLA.
No.
New Orleans. New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. Okay. How's those hurricanes doing?
All right.
Yeah.
We be having them hurricanes.
Yeah,
We be
New
having them
Orleans.
hurricanes.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
So
Yeah.
That's not true, man. Y'all are talking so much shit. Where you live at?
I live in Chicago.
Okay, well you're
Chi-town.
you're Murder City, so yeah, okay.
Murder
Okay.
City, bro. Capital.
Miami, baby, let's fucking go.
Wait, who's
Oh
Miami?
yeah. Anyway, fucking millionaire.
Wait,
Millionaire.
who's Miami?
League
New
guy.
Orleans actually has the
Man, fuck League
title
God.
of murder.
Oh, hey, I gotta know this. Raz,
Guys,
if
bro,
you
I'm like your only supporter, bro. Like me and like
Oh.
2 other guys, like actually, you're like your only supporter.
Man,
Bro.
come on, bro. You can't be sending much Miami over here, bro. I was born in Miami, son. That's where I'm from, man. I miss it out there.
so I got a question you guys I gotta ask. Why is 373 being matched up in the 30s? And here's the thing. There's another fucking nation that's like in the hundreds that's matched up with like 780 nations.
Well, think about it. There's only
We just got a big.
they all just merged.
depletion.
So there's only like 30 or 40 nations below like nation 300, I think.
Oh yeah,
Like,
son.
total.
I'm merging forward, bro. I'm merging forward. Hopefully, I get a nice little merge with 425. Be real nice to go play with Lee.
I remember last podcast, Lumberg or Maddie, one of the two, were saying something that after this last slew of mergers, there was only like 30 or so globes below 300 left.
We have
Maybe even less.
we have fucking Bantakeen in the fucking chat. Bantakeen, get your fucking ass in the fucking get your ass in the freaking stream in the
He don't
podcast.
speak English. He
No,
ain't nothing like
he
that.
speaks English. He speaks English.
He speak English, man. Come on,
But
man.
he is commenting to Lee God. He is saying, Lee God, are we gonna have you and Gypsy in the podcast in 2 weeks?
Dude.
I see Texas Deaths in the chat. That's hilarious. He got 0 today.
Yeah, I heard about it, though.
Wait, what?
Wait, Texas. Okay, let me. That's my fault. Right there. That's my fault right there, because I had basically brought up to the shit talk channel, and I pulled out my microphone and then I thought, and I put it up to Texas's mouth and I asked him, yo, so what happened? I heard you got like you got your mind right. I mean, what happened, son? And then he was like, well, that's not my account. I don't even know what he's talking about. So I don't know, Lee. There's a lot of he said, she said, man. We're gonna have to see what's happening at that.
I mean, the account that used to be named Texas Death, that he came to 425, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, it's 0. He doesn't talk much, whatever.
I'll talk plenty of your bitch ass.
There he is. There he is. So that's your city, right, Texas? I mean, you got a couple of them now, so
No, it's not my city, you fucking cunt.
The first one got 0, though, brother. What happened?
Which one?
We're talking about 425 bases.
I think I left that motherfucker after about 6 months.
No, we're talking about the one that you came to last month. What happened to that base? That C-34 with like 30 million BP. What happened to that one?
Couldn't tell you because I wasn't playing it.
Oh, got it. Yeah, because it got 0'd and fucking eaten alive.
No, since I live rent free in your motherfucking head, I loaned them my name and Sinners Paradise Alliance name just to get to your ass, and it seemed to have worked.
I tell you what,
that's all
Texas,
right,
I like everything you're delivering right now. You want to come to 146? I will fucking hook you up with the city. I like your style.
I will suck your dick, boy. Like what the fuck?
I will suck your dick.
I was
Like what the yo, y'all see what I did to Maddie on that video with him and Great One?
yeah, you're shot, bro.
That shit
What
was
video?
fun, bro.
What video? What video?
It's on my shit talk channel. Woody, pull that shit out real quick.
Oh man, you're gonna make me. I'm friends with both of y'all. I can't fucking.
It don't matter.
This motherfucker.
VIP 60.
Can't say gloves are off on this podcast.
Yeah, it's not the gloves are off yet though, man.
Fucking gloves are always off.
Yeah, I guess suppose you're right, but
This is around the
Where's the
gate.
shit talking channel? Which one's that one?
Yes.
what the fuck
Oh,
is
you
it?
gotta roll back up in this fucking chat.
Hold up.
Jesus Christ.
Right there, it's coming up. It's right there. Keep going.
Dude, you got you like having a nut.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
That wasn't funny.
There's
I
no
got
volume, right?
I do gotta give it to Raz on that
I
one.
swear to God, if this takes my monetize away because this is coming out of a fucking porn.
Nah, not at all.
No.
Oh,
You need to rewind it. Turn the volume on.
Oh yeah, rewind it to the volume on.
It needs sound.
Hurry.
it
Oh, yeah,
needs
right.
sound, he says.
Put us on.
All right.
This is
Did I
basically
close your
Great
eyes for
One.
me?
like,
Shut up and
thinking
listen.
that-
Shut up.
Okay.
Close your eyes. So today was all about the senses.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to see if you can sense what I've got in front of your face right now. Do you know what that is?
I think I know what it is.
Oh no.
Oh, it's Rose.
No.
It's
No.
Rose, yeah.
Oh
Thank
my god.
you. I
Dude.
wanted that. Thank you.
Rose a
This,
flower.
you've got to be shitting me.
Fuck.
Oh
gonna need you to
no.
close your-
Dude, you did not.
Yeah,
You-
you know,
Raz,
of
look,
all,
Raz,
of
I
all
gotta
the
ask
back
you
and
if you
forth,
made this before or after you got slapped today.
I got slapped.
Oh man.
I got to
Dude,
be honest, though.
why? Why?
I read the dialogue. I read it all, and that right there was the best
That was
fucking whole video.
that was fucking hilarious, bro.
Hey,
I gotta
Bro,
give that
bro,
to you, dude.
I told these motherfuckers they had burned me. I told these motherfuckers, look, because when they burned me, they killed 1.7 million of my troops. Dog. If they hit me again, I would have been gone. Dog. Like I really would have been gone.
I like Raz and Maddie both a lot. And I gotta be honest, Raz won that one.
That. Wow. Wow. I like them both too, and I like Great One too. Like you guys gotta
They were
understand.
good dudes.
Yeah,
Has Gray Worm been on the podcast yet?
he has been on the podcast once. He came in. Matter of fact, let me.
Where's he from?
I don't know. I have no clue where he's from. Let me send him a text and tell him podcast. Get your ass in here.
bro. Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, where the freak is Maddie at, dude? Like the Maddie and Razzle, that shit's entertaining.
Well, I gotta throw hands with Maddie tonight, because
Maddie's
he
voice
got
is
my-
is hurt.
he got in my Kool-Aid about
probably
my
from that.
comment. Go ahead.
It's probably from that Rose.
So
Wait,
I was trying to increase the alliance population to 150 or 200, and he got my Kool-Aid. So we got to have a little bit of a back and forth of dialogue. Not nothing nasty, but we got to get to the bottom of this because we shouldn't be making waves with each other. That's best.
What I'm talking about?
She's talking about your best friend, dude.
Man, I got no problem with Matt. Yeah, I like to fuck with Matty because he gets a
Yeah,
little.
but you also got to
it-
understand, Maddie's in the 500 nation. He's not interested in having a 200-man alliance. He can't have one. The lower
No,
half of his nation is still C-32. You know.
Well, now that this topic is brought up, here's why 150 to 200 players wouldn't make the game better for literally everyone. Y'all are talking about farmers and shit, and that's fine. But what you can do with 200 people, you've seen that movie Ants, right? You know,
Yeah, I got a kid.
You got a chance of actually doing something with low-end spenders to someone who drops that kind of money every day. And, coming from someone who actually does spend a lot, I'm telling you right now that this is a fair play, and it would make the game so much more entertaining, especially even for these big spenders, because they get fucking bored, right? And then
I'm getting pretty fucking bored with my dance. I'm even going
right, so if you don't have the need to shield,
Well, you don't got to be
anymore,
bored no more, Raz, man. You got to burn up your nation for the next year.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the problem with these motherfuckers is like they
Bro,
really.
if I woke up one morning and my shit was on fire, bro, I would light that whole fucking place on fire.
Oh,
It was-
no one's gonna touch you, Lee. God, no one's gonna touch you.
Well, even if I was 90 million BP like he was, 80 million, bro, whatever.
Lee's a badass, right? Yeah. You got a hell of a fucking.
Lee, let me tell you something, bro. This is like coming like from the best part of me, bro. These motherfuckers are going to fucking die, bro. Like I am going to.
Yeah, so you can't say you're bored now, bro. Now you get
No,
to
I'm not-
fucking, you get
I'm
to
not
SOS
bored.
0 kill every month. You get to 5 fleeted in alliance like it's nothing, bro.
Yeah, bro. But you know what, son? I wanted to get to 100 million BP. It would have been nice. But fuck it. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill everybody in that alliance. Like, and by the way, what?
I mean, you got a hit list. Just get screenshots of that report. You got a hit list and make sure every one of those guys get under hospital. And that's all there is to it, man.
And the only fucking problem I have with all of this, Razzle, is where the fuck are the videos of you doing this? This would be great YouTube videos.
It would.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, straight up, this is what you do, Raz. You get a new channel, bro, with your little thing, the 40-man fucking hit list, and we want a video on every one of them fucking dying, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right,
I
fair
want to
enough.
fucking video
That
every
would
one
make
of them
that
getting
would make a
fucking
good
with a
chapter
zero,
book.
bro.
Yeah, they're wearing blue skirts all day, ladies. So it's gonna be a while. But I'll get y'all that shit. You got that?
And
Because
holy fucking shit, that's Jason Bourne.
I
Yeah,
will kill. I will absolutely kill all these motherfuckers. Like there is no gonna be like. Let me tell you something. The last time I was in a civil war, I went to a civil war for like a year straight when people got personal. These motherfuckers went personal on my ass and did all kind of shit. And I was over here helping these motherfuckers, being a helpful guy to these idiots. And I
Yo,
burned.
I was
Whoa,
gonna
whoa,
say you were just
whoa,
over
whoa,
in
guys,
the
guys,
you were,
guys. We
you were
got,
just
hold,
over in the
hold
line.
on. We got two people that
hear
just.
me?
We got two people just joined. We got Great One that just joined, and we got Banta King that just joined.
Get the
Oh
fuck out of here, Banta. Let's
yeah.
go.
Let's go, Banta.
Holy cow! Great One,
No,
welcome.
Kabo.
Hey, now you got to
Thank
get
you.
Rusty in here, Woody, man. Hey,
Yo,
what's
Yo,
up, Great One, man?
show
let
Great One
God.
that video. Show Great One
Yo,
that
let
video,
God.
yo.
No, Great One. So they
Show Great
made a vid. Raz made a video, and I guarantee you, when you go up against them, you're gonna zero them out.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
want it. Do you want to see it?
Replay.
Do you want to see it?
Replay.
Sure. I'll
Oh
be a
my
Hey,
good
yo,
sport.
let God.
All right.
This is
Let's
Oh,
see.
basically
How much
man.
PP do you got, Lee guy?
this
Gonna
is
need you
basically
to close your eyes for
Great
me.
One, celebrating a
You trust
win
me?
void victory with Maddie.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Yo, let God, man.
So today was all about the senses.
hmm
So I want you to see if you can
Raz,
sense
you were
what I've got
wrong
in
for
front of your
doing
face right now. Do you know what that is?
I think I know what it is.
Yo, Woody, can I
Oh,
hear
it's
me?
Rose.
It's a rose, yeah.
Thank
Yeah, we can
you.
hear you, Banta,
I
man.
wanted
We can
Yo,
hear
that.
you.
let
What's
God,
up, bud?
listen.
Thank
Yo,
you.
let God, listen. You and Gypsy, 2 weeks time. You get me?
So
Woo!
why do you suddenly want to have tea and crumpets?
It was even funnier the second time we saw it.
No, trust me. I
That
want to
was
hear the shit.
just
I want to hear the shit go
Very
hit the
funny.
fan. You get me? I want to hear the shit hit the fan. Trust me.
okay.
I'm
So
glad-
in 2 weeks, we're gonna have Maddie and Raz gloves off. I'll make
Yeah.
I'll make some, like, I don't know. You got 2 minutes to talk, and he got 2 minutes to talk, so no one's talking over each other.
I'm Jerry Springer shit.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me, bro? Raz is not going to not.
President of the
Is,
I know Raz is
he's
not
gonna
gonna shut
over.
up and let him
He's gonna
talk.
over talk fucking every 2 seconds.
But
What you mean, man?
but also the people want to hear from Lee God, you and Gypsy. They
I
want
want that. Seriously, I want
Why,
that
you need
shit.
people want to hear it, man.
I mean, I find it hard to believe that she would do something like that, but I'm open to just about anything, man. You know?
Yo, so is Gypsy a girl or is she the
You're
trainee?
open to anything. Blood clot.
And so the chat, the YouTube chat says, Skullford Warrior says, Great One will kill Raz the first void he
Oh
sees him.
shit.
Nah, bro. Anybody that hits my city, bro, if he hits my city, he's not. I mean, like, unless it's like SOS Slaughter and Exterminate, I mean, he's not going to burn me, bro. Marcus couldn't burn me. Ain't nobody could burn my city.
Dude,
right now, dog.
dude, Raz,
Another
Raz,
56
have to-
million.
Raz,
doesn't
he
kill him,
he
but
is on a different level than you, dude. You gotta understand that, man.
I can't.
Like-
listen.
It
If-
seems like
if-
40
if-
people
look,
did already.
Hear me out. If he hits me, okay, because I'm gonna have. If I see him, I'm probably gonna have like over 4 million troops. All right. If he hits me by himself, right? If he hits me just by himself, he's gonna get some kills. He's not gonna burn me. I can guarantee that.
How many? Let me ask this: How many shredders
I
do you have?
I do agree
Raz?
with that. If it is an SOS, he's not going to be able to take that out on one hit. Now, it wouldn't be much more than
How
that.
many?
but-
How many shredders do you have, Raz?
About 400,000.
I mean, I find that
400,000
hard to-
shredders.
Yeah,
Like
surely you can't get
40,000.
through that.
40,000.
Motherfucker, you got more shredders than I got.
Maybe like. So no, he's not gonna burn me. Though. I mean, I'm not arrogant enough to like know when I can be burned. I'm sorry, but
Wow, we got
motherfucker
Marcus in the chat now too.
What Marcus at?
Yo, Marcus, what's going on, G?
Where he's not in here. Oh,
Real quick though, if you don't mind, Lee got what's your BP at right now?
Like 280, I think 285.
Now, let me ask you something. If there was an increase to the alliance number, the cap that can go from 100 to maybe 200, would you start playing a little bit differently and strategically and start shielding more during void wars and things of that nature? Would that like strike
I
a
mean,
little bit
I already play somewhat, of the capacity that at any point in time a 60-man attack can hit me and hurt me. Sure, they might not burn me,
Right.
but I could be sitting over there looking at like 240. You know, instead of 280, and I'm not trying to
Ideally,
do all that.
you wouldn't have to worry though. Ideally, they couldn't take you down, and they would lose way more. And that's assuming you're not even reinforced, right? So theoretically speaking, you could sit in an entire void. And I'm gonna be honest with you, even if we squared up, ain't no way in hell I'd be like, man, fuck that shit. That's gonna. I'm looking at you like that shit's gonna hurt. And
Yeah, it hurt. But the thing, I just had this void plan last week. We played 298 a couple of weeks back versus Dreadnought. He's like 310 or some shit like that, right? Long story short, there was 2 different occasions where GFK had 70 men to be able to smack this motherfucker. We were all willing to lose fleet, and all knowing that we would not burn him. But we had 70 men 2 times, but he sat in his little perch under a shield for the 24 hours.
I'm about
long
that.
story
Like,
short.
I would have been.
But we had 70 men ready to go, right? I know there's not a lot of alliances like us. Don't get me wrong here, but I mean, that shit, I mean, I got balls, I'd like to think. So I'd like to think that other people who play this game have similar style of balls, you know? So
When
if
I
I'm
heard
going,
you-
and we don't go up against ragtag nations, you know? Like, I mean,
Right.
sure, 298's ragtag these days because of Civil War, but I played 298 just 6 months ago in 357, and those boys were badass. You
Well,
know?
I gotta be. I'm gonna be real with you. If you came to 146, we would sit there. We'd look at you. We would think about it. But at the end of the day, we'd be like, "Man, fuck that shit." That's that. I mean,
If you got 70 X's and I have my shield down, you're coming, bro.
You got to do
You're
cost
coming.
analysis.
Well, I mean,
See, I don't think so.
You said you got 200 million BP, Lee, got it, and you're not just an ordinary C-38. You're
Yeah, I mean, we're crunching numbers here, Lee guy.
How many troops for 280?
I have
we're
17 million troops.
So 52 has
all-
cleared Yugo at 19 million troops with 74 players. We cleared him in a TA in Frenzy, and he had at that time 19 point whatever million, and we cleared him easy.
All T12.
Yeah, it's Yugo.
yeah, Yugo is
And here's where it gets even more interesting, Lee God. If you're not reinforced, you're probably going to do better with no one on your ass. Like no reins, you would probably be stronger. The moment you have one swinging dick who doesn't even know where he's at, reinforces you. It's going to re-average your stats, and it's going to. So you're better off sitting there unshielded and telling everyone just to leave you the fuck alone, and you would not be hit. I swear to God, you wouldn't be hit.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I don't know. I would definitely do it to a guy like me, and I just had a plan to do it to Dreadnought 2 weeks ago. So,
I mean, assuming you
to
had
go
a few
back to
guys
your original
like
point,
you,
man, I hear what you're saying, right? So to go back to your original point, I hear what you're saying. Yes, other guys, other people like Ram or Real Young or Somi, whoever it is these days, these style of players that carry nations per se, they would definitely play differently. You know,
but
like I'm a
would that
big
make it
fan
a little
of
bit
not
more
allowing
interesting
people
and
to come
fun?
into my nation unshielded. Like if you come into 425 and you fucking putz around with no shield, you're going to die. You may not burn, but you're going to get fucking hurt.
That's
When you said
fun
that
and
the other-
fair to me. I like that.
When you said you had 70 people ready the other day, I knew Nat's in big trouble if we face you guys one day. I knew it.
Man,
you know, like,
you talking about 4 or 5, bro? That nation washed up.
no, because you know, like, obviously,
298.
obviously, Raul Young thinks he's untouchable, but I know if you got 70 man ready, he's fucked.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't hit Real Young just because I'm friends with him and and I have respect in the game. And I wouldn't hit him in a void in that regard. But yeah, I think that any random asshat with 150, 200 million BP can get smacked. And again, I'm okay with losing a fleet, and all my team is okay with losing a fleet. As so long as they're losing a shit ton, hopefully.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We've lost some shit now, and we've gotten caught. Like, don't get it wrong. We take a lot of risks, but like that's the fun. That's what keeps the game fun, man. That's what troops are for.
Yo,
Woody,
can
we would face someone with balls
Tax
like
7
that.
come here?
What?
Tax 7 wants to come to this. I don't know how it would work considering that he's Japanese, but he's like he basically found out that I got hit, and he's like he was worried. He thought I died.
I mean,
so I guess he wanted to.
Can he speak English? I mean, he
I
can
don't know.
come in. He can come in, but whether anyone understands when he's talking Japanese, I mean, I don't understand. I don't know how long he's going to stay in here because he might not understand anything.
That guy's cool. That's cool.
Wait,
dude.
wait. So So lead God, you wouldn't hit real young if you had the chance.
Yeah.
No, no, I wouldn't hit anybody that I have a relationship with.
What about
Like
Paul
via
Johan?
Discord. Like I wouldn't hit Raz.
Just
I
like
wouldn't hit. I wouldn't hit guys like that. No,
What
I
about
wouldn't.
Paul Johan?
You'd hit
I mean,
me.
Wait, but like
maybe I
or you
take
talking
that
about
back.
boy?
If we were losing, if 425 was losing the event, then yeah, I might.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, then gloves are
Okay,
off.
okay, that's better. That's better. Okay.
Then
And
I
that's
just said,
fair. You know, that's respectful. I can get behind that. That's a good. Yeah.
like,
Man,
like
Would you hit Paul
man, let,
Johan? Yeah.
let Marcus Notorious speak, man. I hadn't heard this man's voice in a minute. Here's your Dr. Notorious. What's up, baby?
Nihonjin desu ka?
Oh.
Wait. He's fucking. Wait, what is he? He's Indian? He can't be Indian. Marcus, don't lie to me, Marcus. You Indian, bro? No, you did, Marcus.
Hey, Raz. The rules for the shit talking thing still apply here. So let's not let's not do the whole Indian thing. Okay.
I was just trying to translate for Attack 7.
Oh.
I was gonna say. Dude,
I was like, damn, dude.
Indian.
I'm like on a monetized live. Wow.
I'm dying, man.
We're good. We're within spec. I just wanted to talk that right quick, because I mean he's a doctor. Typically, doctors are, could be, Middle Oriental,
20% off.
I know.
Come on, bud.
I know their signatures are freaking. What is that? they subscribed me. What?
You calling Indian?
Yeah, bro, something like that. So I mean, something,
Also, there is a doctorate.
So we can flex nut beat, and we're going up against 33. You might be able to talk to Real Young on the side to see if you can do something to your infamous friend.
Dude, I'll tell you what, Lee God, if you do that, I swear to God,
No, I'm talking about.
I'll fly to your location and buy you a beer. If you
No, I'm talking about Real Young because
I mean, yeah,
Real Young.
I was
thought you were talking
gonna
about
cut off.
Chesty.
Well, it's Somi right now, right? Isn't Somi fucking?
Yeah, it's Real Young. It's Real Young. You just took Sami's name.
Anyhow, long story short, yeah, I was gonna say you should reach out to Real Young and he'll bust up Chesty. I mean, he may not burn him, but 80 million's a lot. I don't care.
I
if
just
it's
want
T11.
to humble this little dude because he even posted not that
He'll
long
probably
ago
drop
on
a shield
Facebook.
for Frenzy though. That's no
Yeah,
fun.
and the Frenzy, that's the thing. He will do it for Frenzy.
Yeah,
But
he'll just try to get some free points. I know a couple of guys like that.
he got 0 points last void. But
where's Texas? He's good at that. That fag.
I don't know where he went.
Man, leave Texas alone, man. That man.
I can't like that. They're gonna be honest.
I'm gonna come to 425. I'm gonna be a troll. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna open my shield for Frenzy and give away points. I'm gonna blah blah blah, and then I'm gonna say it wasn't me, and I just let him use my name. Get the fuck out of here.
Wasn't me.
Hey, it's Dr. Scuba. Hey, if you guys ever need like a sex change, Marcus Notorious and Scuba definitely specializes in it. Marcus Notorious is like, if you want to be a woman, he's the one to see it. And then Scuba's in charge of like throwing dicks at a furnace. So they're like that dynamic duo, bro. I wish I could play with them in a server.
Do we come to you when we lose 20 million BP?
Ouch!
Sorry, man.
That hurt my heart.
Are you gonna be the fucking hotline, Raz? Like when one of us get killed, like we call Raz and we all cry together. Circle jerk.
The way I'm crying is just killing and piling up bodies. That's how I'm crying.
Yeah. No, I feel you there, brother.
So Raz, what happens when you kill your whole nation and everyone leaves you to fight in your own nation by yourself, and they come to like
fuck it. Then
he comes to 425. It's simple, man. I got Raz at base of 425, man.
There can only be one
keeps his mouth
Highlander.
off the ninja chat.
I'm literally going to kill all of Leg, and you guys are very welcome to kick him out of the uranium mine too, please. Y'all, hey, I did a lot of shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, the 40-man hit list, bro. That's the way to do it, bro. Leave them other dudes alone. Let them know that you got a 40-man hit list and just knock them down, bro.
So, like 52, they have a alliance called SS1, and they'll hit you with 40 people if you don't bubble, and I mean, they're not strong because they're all been zeroed out, but it's still 40 people hit you and you're like in the 60s million BP. You're gonna burn.
Yeah,
we got
bro.
we got some heavy hitters in this fucking channel. Right?
But talking about a C-38 troll, right? Because we got one in 379, who's basically SOSing daily my alliance.
Really?
And he did this shit in 380.
Bogus,
There's really no way to stop them. You know, they do doomsday. You can't hit them. They bubble. They don't do anything the whole time.
That's very important.
Is the timeline consistent or inconsistent in which he SOSs?
It's pretty inconsistent. I mean, it's, you know, you can have your players bubble, but someone's inevitably going to drop their bubble, and there's no way to deal with this.
So what you do is you do everyone bubbles, and at least an hour a day you drop the skirt on one of your bait traps, right? And then for an hour you allocate him that much time to get there and let him hit, humble him real quick, defend, TD it, and he'll cease that shit. You just do this. You play the same game backwards.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Marcus. What's his
as
BP?
soon as he his BP is like 55.
55.
That's annoying. He hides his fucking fleet, man.
Oh yeah, so that's where you're most dangerous. See, that's where I live. I live in that range because you just don't give a fuck anymore.
No, but it's in nation, so you can do doomsday. That's what he does. He does doomsday, and he sends one fleet. So there's no way to hit this guy other than catch him. You
just let
Is there zero talking to him, or is there diplomacy in any capacity, or is he just a fucking troll?
He's just the fucking schmo.
At this point, troll.
I got one of those. I got one of those.
So what I basically said,
just yet.
You bait trap him and humiliate him on Nation Chat. That's what you did.
Yeah, he's never going to join an alliance. If we have another merge, you're going to play by yourself. You're never going to be able to join another alliance, because if you do, I'll pull the same shit that he's doing.
Hey, Marcus, I see your Titans are creeping to 2.7 million.
Getting there.
Wait,
Your
Marcus,
time.
when you Marcus,
all right. Since you want to bring it up, I'm just gonna say it. This just today maxed out my Titans completely.
Oh.
What's up?
Just today, I did the last level 30 on the female equipment bullshit, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
So completely maxed out.
Wait, what about the centerpiece?
The what?
Yeah,
Like the center, the middle.
Yeah, those are all done. Yeah, everything's done.
Jesus Christ. I just got on a first name basis to my female Titan. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great one. Where are you at with your Titans?
Man, that motherfucker's bed maxed out. What are you kidding me? He's got max fucking zombies, max fucking dick long fucking length. The guy's fucking 18-inch cock, and it's definitely black. You know.
Is the plane? Are your planes max? Great one.
Nah, I mean he can only go so far unless he's got some camel fucking treats.
Wait, let him talk. Let the great one say something, Doc. I've been clowning him and Maddie for fucking months. I don't even know what the dude sounds like.
No talk.
No, he don't talk. He's like Ram.
No, I've heard Great One talk.
Nah, he's probably just not.
He's a good
listening.
dude. He's humble.
This is Great One.
Oh, there he is. What's up, brother?
He actually sounds like Clark Kent too.
The dude sounds like a Billy.
So
who's Billy?
That's what you sound like, dog.
So Great One, you're how far are you on with your planes? If you don't mind me asking.
Level 33.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking jeez, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think I'm right there.
And then obviously it's at max purple, right?
It is. It's a few more mods and I go to gold. I think about 6 more.
I'm fucking playing boot stamps and shit, trying to fucking
LG's got to be close as well.
So, Great One, are you doing just one plane for now, and then and maybe a second, or are you gonna stop at one?
You only need one.
I'm gonna max one out. I don't know if I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah, if you do more than
I
one, you're a
understand
fucking idiot. That's just how that's gonna be.
Yeah, I think it's kind
I'll
of a
tell you,
waste.
I
You
might
just
do
wait for it to
do a
come back.
second one and just max out the golems for second fleet killing motherfuckers.
Yeah,
So I might do that. I've been thinking about that.
I'm a long way from maxing this first one out.
That shit
No,
does.
if you've invested any money into all 5, you're fucking stupid. I'm just gonna say it out loud.
No,
I'm sorry.
I
That's
just
just is what it is.
Damn,
focus
I'm not gonna
on
lie.
one.
So if Great One's plane is at 32, damn,
Mine,
that's not bad. I'm at
he's at
27.
32. Yeah.
That's not bad.
I
I'm
mean,
at
dude,
27.
it gets to where, once you get to like the 30s, buying all the packs out don't even get you a level, brother.
No, it takes 2 times.
Yeah.
What the? Yeah, 700 quid.
When you get to purple, bro, the modify is 540 fucking purple things, dude.
And then
Yeah.
they added that new thing. Did you see that shit? Like
Yeah, it's
when you
160, bro. Nuts. It's super money,
But I
man.
have
It
to
really
say
is.
that I accidentally leveled up my second plane, and the skills that you get from the lab apply to all the planes. And
Oh.
so, if, it may not be a bad idea to level up the second plane just to like green or blue, which doesn't take that
You have
much.
to ask yourself, why would you do that? Now here is the only reason in which this would ever be a situation in which that could be a relevant strategy, and that's with Chaos Land. You've got enough fleets going out simultaneously where you do have a little bit more backup. Now, granted, your Titans ain't gonna be there. You got to understand that. So the fact of the matter is, you got blue plane for no fucking reason. Yeah, the lab does carry over, but what the fuck are you gaining? You got a plane out there.
strongest fleet's always gonna be a Titan fleet always. That's why like if I'm gonna ride.
Well, Chaos Land, I
It's
split my
not
Titans
worth
unless I'm hitting
having.
something big.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it for Chaos Land. I think really the advantage is global, right? If you're attacking multiple fleets, or let's
I
say
don't have
you're
the
attacking
luxury
in
of being
Void.
competitive in global, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
So let's say you're Void and your Titans and your attack marches out, and you'll have that second plane at least in your city protecting you.
I tell you, I know I'm never doing Chaos Land again.
I mean, I'll never heal in Chaos Land.
No. I'll tell you why. Because you see what I have right here? I have 18 teleports, it's shit for speeds, and stuff like that. If I walk into Chaos Land,
yeah, you're
I
fine.
will have 0 teleports, 0 speeds, 0 gold.
Yeah.
So I'm not going
right before the finals of global. It's like 5 events in 1 week.
Yeah. It is.
I'm so fucking mad.
I do
what
love
I do is
Chaos Land, though.
those guys have been, like they look like I get kicked by a mule. Their eyes are crossed. They don't even know where the fuck they're at. I fight those guys in Chaos Land, and then I just leave.
I get everything with Chaos Land. Hey, I got a question.
I usually split between 425 and 357 and just open the chests and get to 1 million fleet size and just
you
look for the
want to
biggest
max,
guys we can.
max out the merit and just roll out. Who gives a fuck after that?
Exactly.
Well,
wait till the troops are gone and then bubble. Get it.
Yeah.
When's the next Chaos Land? It's like the
You
first
just
week.
simply hit quit and you'll be fine. You're done.
Yeah, but see,
come for you out.
I got a problem with that. Like, it's like I don't know how to quit.
Yeah, me too, bro.
And
So you're 18 points. Go on.
Game's like fucking heroin, bro. The game's like fucking heroin.
It is like heroin, even though I don't know what it is, what it feels, or even.
Fuck, I don't know. Fucking, I never tried it. I tried Strooming. That shit was amazing. I don't even want to know what fucking heroin trials like, bro. Fuck. I never tried
Heroin's
super
no
charges
joke.
and situation. I bet you if I fucking did that shit, I'd be. If I
Can you guys imagine? Can you imagine fucking
Don't do
Raz
that.
on fucking on a fix? Oh my
No,
god.
He'll fuck around and unbind his account on accident.
He'll start attacking Camel. He'll attack Camel.
He would too. He would do some
Woody.
dumb shit like
Yeah.
that.
Everybody wants to hit
say-
you, right?
say what you will
Every-
about Raz.
target you.
Every
Nobody wants
Raz,
to hit
Raz.
me, man. Everybody loves me.
Someone said
Say-
Woody.
No, I'm talking about Woody.
Dude,
So for Chaos Land, don't use your points for fleet size. Just use it for stats and let people hit you.
I didn't think about that. I usually been just using them for speeds. Honestly.
But isn't that considered leaking?
Yeah, but
To a degree. Yeah.
Right? Because it's the fleet size that costs the most amount of points or whatever those things you get from
Yeah.
for
It's,
merit. So
well,
use
it's
that for your stats and let people hit you.
well in
Bro,
Chaos Land. It's what it is. It's like if you
Depends
hit
on what you
someone
got under
over
the
and over,
hood, though.
if you hit someone over and over and over again, you don't get the points for that second hit. So you're gonna move to one that's got. You're gonna move to a different city each and every time.
I made a video on this one. If you hit, it doesn't matter what it is. You just hit it. It could be a completely burned city. What you're doing is you're amping up your multiplier, and then that's when you start getting like times 50. Like so and so was 50 straight. You hit that one city one time, and you just keep going. It doesn't even matter if they got anything in them. You hit it, you get an amplifier, and that's when you start really getting the
Whoa! Your Wi-Fi is dropping, man.
yeah, bro. Pay your bill, dog. You're not Walmart Wi-Fi, dog.
Oh yeah, man. That's straight out of Walmart, bro.
Wi-Fi.
I don't know.
Let me get on Wi-Fi.
Bro, what is this section? What kind
He
of
said
section?
pay your
Hey,
bill.
you know what, Raz, listen up.
What kind of section
I was about to
on,
talk
dog?
you up. I was going to talk you up, and now I'm over here like, you're like, what is it? The Pirates of the Caribbean. You got to be the worst pirate I've ever heard of. And you're like, well, at least you've heard of me.
that's Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You were my boy until you just did that. I'm just fucking.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm hurt. I lost 20 million BP. Everybody's laughing at me. I'm about to go cry into the river.
But you gotta say, but you have heard of me.
But bro, I mean, you only got hit once, so like as you just described, man, 60 million BP is like perfect. So
I'm mad. Marcus,
Yeah.
Marcus, when you got hit, remember that time when you got hit and like, I mean, you fucked up tax 7, and then you were like, ha ha ha, I got tax 7. I would be so sick to my stomach if this happened to me. And then like literally 5 hours later, it happened to you.
But anyway, let's just rewind just a little bit. Go back. I don't know if my Wi-Fi is a little bit better now. I'm connected.
Yeah,
I was on
Yeah,
5G.
you're good. You're good, man. You sound
All
good.
right. So, what the point was being made was when you're in Chaos Land, you make an attack on any city. It could be on fire. It doesn't even matter. Hit it once, and you'll get that amplifier. And it's going to slowly increase until you get that times 50 or whatever until you get beat. The moment you lose a fight is when it resets to 0, but it's going to continue growing and growing. And then when you finally get that one fucking sexy hit on like a C-34 or something, just clear out 3 million troops with like a 20 or 30 amplifier, you're now skyrocketing your ass all the way up to the top of the charts.
Oh, nice.
Flex. What kind of drugs do you do, bro? I kind of want to do that shit too.
What kind of drug do I do?
Yeah,
How the hell?
Drugs I
Boogie,
do is called
Boogie. When hold on,
I
guy,
drink
hold
whiskey and
on,
cigars,
hold on. Boogie, when you read or when you hear this, you lucky motherfucker, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Who's Boogie?
Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah, he got a
that,
his account.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying he's a lucky motherfucker.
Boogie's one of the best.
He is. He really is.
What did he get?
I'm not saying it, nor do I know. I'm just gonna say he's a lucky motherfucker.
I mean, all of us are lucky, bro. Like, what makes him so lucky? At least, can you give me a hint?
Woody,
Yeah, whose
that's
account did he
good
get?
because he can
Yeah, I mean-
definitely handle it and maintain it.
Dude, that's
So Boogie got a new city. Good for him. Let's go.
wow.
Man.
Wow.
So anybody
Who's the
want to merge with
strongest?
370? Anybody want to merge with 374? Anybody want to take me in, bro?
Well,
Somebody?
dude, you killed
Anybody?
your nation. I mean,
I
like,
didn't kill my nation. My nation's still alive.
No.
I'm in the process of killing them, though. I'm going to kill Lex.
we got
We can help
fucking
you out. We'll ask Cam with us to fix it against 52 on a void, and we'll help you out.
yeah.
Call 608, bro.
Bro, they're
Join
gonna
the
steal
new
that. That's the problem, son. They be shielding and shit. You know what they be doing? This is what they do. They literally unshield, right? And it's something like V-Time brought up to me a while ago. I didn't believe it because I wasn't really looking that hard. But what they do is they unshield, right? Some of them hit some people. You know what I'm saying? But they don't hit everybody like we do. You know what I'm saying? We play defense, but we try to be more offense now, you know? when they fight, they literally just unbubble some big city and then they just defend it, and then that's how they get big void points like that.
Who?
So Leg. Well, the alliance that hit me and burned me in my nation.
They're giving up more points than they're getting on defense.
No, I think it's 1 for 1 on defense and
not for Void. For Void, you're getting 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Well,
Frenzy, you're losing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends. If you catch them on the bubble, then no.
I don't know, man. I still think, well, maybe on a bubble, yeah, but.
Bro, I'm telling you, you don't. Like, if you fight a mid-ranger in Frenzy, I guarantee
you said the M word.
No matter
I can't stand them.
If you fight a mid-ranger in Frenzy, I bet you he will outscore you because he will kill more of your backline right away, especially since you're melee heavy on HP and your backline isn't heavy in HP.
Facts.
My backline HP is high as fuck, bro. I found a perfectly good balance of combat mid-range.
Yeah, but I bet you, Raz, if you went to 442 where that old Asian dude is at, and then they defend it, like they will literally merge you every time, and they will win so much points in defense in Frenzy.
Man, if that
Are you talking about my farm? That's my that old man.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
old man is my farm.
That's that Wish.com Ram, isn't he?
I mean, I wouldn't say Wish.com, but he's a mid-ranger version of Ram.
So there's I think it was a Frenzy that we fought. This guy literally had no attacks, like maybe here a few, and everything he did was defense in Frenzy, and he literally was a top 3 player, and he would just get kills after kills because he basically makes that like 3-1 kill for him. Everybody's a mid shield.
He sends full fleets of launchers, man. That's it.
No, but not 442. I'm talking about there was a nation that we faced recently that there was a mid ranger who didn't lose 1 BP at all, and he played defense the whole time. It didn't matter if it was a weak CD or not. He literally got top 2, top 3, and was all playing defense. Didn't lose 1 troop, and I was just like, damn, like this fool is smart for fighting this way.
You're talking about that all defense guy.
So long as that person who's defending in a Frenzy, because we all know the point difference in Frenzy. I mean, so long as they know what's coming at them, that's all. Because he could easily lose points, if he gets speed attacked by 10, 15 guys, whatever. I mean, sure, he might be individual top, but his nation will lose, against the right people.
Oh yeah, we were like, I want to say we were chasing this nation, so basically we had to play more aggressive. So he was just sending to any city that we were attacking, and he knew when to retreat too. So he was getting his kills, and as soon as the front line went, he retreated, and then boom, he got his points. So he was playing smart. So I have to give it to him. I'm not hating on it. It pissed me off because it was like, dude, drop the bubble. We're all gonna come, and trust me, we'll burn you. But he was just playing a smart game.
Who are you going up against, V-Time?
349.
Oh, so you're going up against fucking that guy that was here earlier.
Oh, you're going up against Texas Death. Burn him for me. Just that loudmouth redneck fucking loser.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
Maybe
just burn that fucker to the ground.
He supports Trump, man. I think y'all will get along.
And you know what? And that's why I liked him in the beginning. And I'll tell you, it's one of the main reasons why I joined Sin early 425. And he was the leader way back when. So I agree with that because I'm a huge Trump supporter. Whatever.
Huge fan.
And long story short, man, he just turned into what he turned into.
Type conversation. Got that.
No, but Lee guy, I burned Texas in chaos.
Oh, where's that report, man?
Yeah, he's great at hiding troops, man. He's a good warrior, man. I'm gonna hate on all that. But at the end of the day, his methods kill nations, And
but he was original 328, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so even before merger, we faced 328, we beat them.
Yo, which one?
They were a tough nation to beat 328 in the beginning,
Yeah,
and
so we got them, and like I said, I mean, kind of like how you have a strong nation. You've been facing tough nations day in and day out. I mean, I don't know. I got paired up with Bird 3 times. The only way that happens is if you're winning. I got
Yeah, that motherfucker's a nightmare, bro. I met that motherfucker when I was a C-37 dog. That motherfucker was so annoying, dude. And then
Who,
what was it?
Bird?
Rusty Estelle? Yeah, Rusty Estelle was like, oh, so you, I was like, I'm like, what the fuck is this
Are you talking about
atrocity?
309 Bird? Or are you talking about 459 Bird?
Oh, 309 Bird. The fucking,
Yeah.
I'm talking about Bird,
Yeah,
Bird.
309 put a good old fashioned ass whooping on 357 in Void, a year and a half or so ago.
Yeah, Bird is
And
no joke.
it was a rude awakening, not to say the least, man. They
Yeah,
beat our ass. I'm not even
yeah,
gonna lie,
like
man. They beat our ass.
yeah,
Oh, that
basically
motherfucker in chaos, man. This motherfucker. Oh my god. I was like a
yeah, but
C-30. I was like a C-37. This motherfucker just came, son. And I was like, okay, this looks pretty bad. Who is this guy?
No, they had rules there in 309, man. They were alliance hopping. They were very, very well organized.
yeah, like in 309, only the top 2 alliances can fight. Everybody else you cannot fight. If you fight, they will go burn you. Like, so they'll leave you alone as long as you follow the rules. But only the top 2 can fight in that nation.
And they agree to that, right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
what do you do? You gotta
they
fight
alliance
burn?
hop. Yeah, you're gonna fight exactly.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. Like, I mean, I tell Liga that time. Well, he's like, well, I tell him this. I'm like, Liga, seriously? Like, who's gonna question you? Like, or say anything that you say? It's like it's impossible. Like,
I mean, just
Gypsy might say something.
Gotta obey me
yeah,
and
but
kiss the
she's not.
ring.
She cannot sustain that as long as Liga can sustain it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things. Like, she can spend, but there's still two different spendings.
There's two different. There's different levels of spending, and
I mean, it's not even that. I mean, she's going after, and I hate to even say this because it's against my nation, but she's going after guys that don't do anything for our nation anyway. So, if anything, she's low key cleaning up the nation, and I don't have to take heat for it, and there's no diplomacy. It's pawned off to a fucking troll, and it
that's
works.
actually
It's fine.
yeah. I was gonna say that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, but I mean,
because she doesn't have enough balls and or people to hit my alliance. Like, we would just fuck her up, end over end, and that's just the easy way to say it. We have a good group, and she played her cards. It didn't go her way, and now here we are. I would more than happy stop the war if she just went somewhere else and started doing something for the nation. Maybe she can come back for global if she wants to try to win one. I don't fucking know, but she's
Send her
done
a
too
dick
much.
pic. Just send her a dick pic, bro. Sure.
Nah, man. I recently saw a picture of her, man, so it took all the fun away from it,
Well, I know that you're not in the 373 bracket for global, so you don't got to worry about what happened last time.
Dude,
no, Woody, I would much rather have that than fucking 457 and 442.
Well, dude, you get to really fucking run around and fucking do your thing against them then.
No, I think that's an unfair matchup, to be honest with you. I think Liga
I
has it
agree.
probably a little bit harder now with those two nations.
The only possibility I have, and this is just me speaking, the only possibility I have is one of them knocks each other out through the bracket. Right. If I only have to face one of them, and it's not 2 Chinese nations against us, type conversation, and then whatever. If one of them can knock each other out, then I got a shot. That's all that's the best I can, wish for, I guess.
But it's probably going to end up being you, 442, and 457 in the finals.
I don't disagree with that.
As long as the bracking stays, as long as you guys are top 3, you guys are definitely going to see each other in the finals. Because there's no way they're going to match each other up in the semis if they're a top 3 team.
So are you 3 to top right now, like in first place?
We're all top 5. I'm first place right now, but 457 and 442 I think are 2 and 5 respectively.
Man, I'm fucking global.
You might want to take some playbooks out of what 373 and Ram did. Not saying do what they did, but you can ask Barry. Barry will tell you.
I mean, what we could do is drop down. Yeah, we already talked about it. Is, kind of lose the next round and see if we drop ranks, and then we can maybe pluck one of them off in the semis.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. You might have to lose some to catch them in the semis.
I gotta fight.
We're already talking about that for this particular round.
it's just crazy. Like we got two.
I just don't know the point range, so I don't want to completely miss the bracket. You feel me? Like
Right,
I think
yeah.
like that's the part that like
Yo, how long
freaks
is
me out a little
preliminary?
bit.
How many more preliminaries is there? Like,
I think there's only one more.
There's one more.
Yeah.
There's one more
One
preliminary.
more, then
then
it's
you go to,
semis.
yeah, then you go into semis. And
I'm
there's
fucking
four. There's four semis. No. Yeah. Four semis
Hey, all I
and
know,
then
all I
one
know I
final.
gotta do is rank higher than Raz in the nation. That's
Oh.
all. That's my goal.
Shut your cake, bro. I'm in Civil War, bro. You better hot rank higher.
Man,
You ain't gonna rank higher than
you
me in
can't,
the
you
division.
can't say we're in Civil War. That's why we're not going to do this.
Yeah, but
No,
you
I'm
caused your own civil war, so I'm not.
Yeah,
there's
but
no-
respectfully,
I
he
didn't
knows
cause-
that 374 is not a contender in global. It's just not. It never has been. It never will be.
Man, look.
Oh, damn.
That's bullshit. We make it to the like the
Come on,
fucking,
man. You make top 16, bro. Come on. That's all you make, bro. As soon as it
Yeah.
gets heated, bro, you guys get your asses whipped.
man, look. I hold my own. That's all that matters.
You hold your own.
You
You
hold
are a
your
good
own.
board. Yes.
It always goes
But you
back to
can't play
you.
global by yourself, Raz. Come on, man. Stop that shit.
My plan does well. It's just I don't have it. Like,
You're in
Your
you're in
plan does
20th
not do
place right
well.
now. You're in 20th place right now, Raz.
yeah, I know. I know.
You might not even make it out of the preliminaries.
I know, and I'm in the fuck. I'm literally. Well, I'm fucked. At least my individual rank is nice.
Let's check that individual then.
Yeah,
I'm doing the best I can, son. I can't. It's like
I'm looking-
that individual
I'm
means
looking-
nothing because all the big whales come in, for the semis, man, and fucking
Yeah.
drop ridiculous amounts of points.
I faced Junie and JGX. I ain't scared of them boys, bro. I fought that man like a dog, bro. He trying to come over here and try to fight me at that tower with his
I'm
pretty little
talking about
16.
we're talking about global here, my G.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I fought Junie's ass and JGX, both of them boys.
How
They were
you gonna let Lionheart beat you into points already?
What are you talking about?
Lionheart is the top 374, and he's in 41st place.
What do you
So
mean?
far, he is the only one in the individuals.
Wait, what are
Raz,
you
you're not
talking
even in the individual rankings and talking that shit.
I'm looking.
I'm in top 10, you moron. What the fuck?
Are you? Did I skip you?
Yeah.
Did I
Oh, it's
skip you?
because he changed his name for like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got a different name. It says
No,
I just
no,
got
no,
my
no.
ass burned.
Oh, okay, you're right. He is. He's in 9th place. Okay, my bad.
Oh,
Raz.
you got your turkey leg. I think it's called.
You're right. You're literally right underneath 5600 CC.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, bro.
It's
I
funny
it-
because 5600 CC hides in level 6 mines.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
honestly, no, like he doesn't hide. He just doesn't care. Like
I wanted that motherfucker.
I'm just messing with
That's
you,
my-
B, man.
no, you know it's
fucking
weird. Like he doesn't care.
I'm not messing with him. I'm not messing with him.
I don't care
That's my
about it
fault.
either. I don't need uranium, man.
So 5600, it's more like a personal thing for him, like, but not in a bad way. Like, so if you kick him, whatever, he's like, whatever. But like, so Maverick started like passing up in certain things, and this guy literally just dropped bank and just made it seem like, nah, you're not even close. Like, it's crazy how much power he will increase. So his face stays number one as the best player in our nation.
Oh,
It's
really?
freaking- yeah, like it's.
See, I don't
he's
care
current.
about that stuff, man. Like
Oh, Maverick
Zombilly
ain't even that strong.
runs head to head with me in numerous categories for like in nation picture things or whatever.
That's funny. I helped that guy a little bit.
Yes, but I think for 56 is a lot of respect because he's Korean, so for him it's like,
okay, yeah, it's
so
definitely
it has to
respect.
do
then,
with
yeah.
like, hey, this is who I am. Like, look at it. So it's like, but literally,
I had
like,
one of those in 425, and the moment that he couldn't keep up with me for whatever reason, he quit.
yeah. So for him, he's like, he ain't quitting. He's just spending. Like, it's just crazy. Like Maverick was literally, I think, passed him up, and then overnight he just,
No, he
it just
didn't.
put. Yes, he did. He passed him up, and
And what, boy? That boy Maverick is weak, boy. In fact, I'm gonna go boot his ass out the mine right now to remind him who daddy
Maverick,
is. Who the fuck is that?
he's sitting in
Maverick
fifth.
will
He's sitting in
fuck
5th
you
place,
up,
man.
bro.
He's sitting in 5th
Bro,
place.
Man, Maverick,
Maverick-
boy, you are smoking crack, boy.
I'm
He
just telling
cannot
you,
fuck with
bro, I'm just gonna let you know, like, if it came dollar for dollar, you're not catching him.
Just
like,
I'm
he
beating. Oh wait, come on. Catching who? Wait, catching
Let him mess around and find
No,
out. Let him mess around and find out.
I will fuck up Maverick. Are you tripping, boy?
Yes, right now you will. But if he
Yes,
really
I
wanted
will.
to, That's what I said. Right now you will, but if
And
you
I
want,
always have. What are you talking
bro,
about?
I'm
Always
just
have.
all right. I'm just gonna tell you, if when he's starting to play serious now. So in the last 6 months, he's like, okay, I'm gonna step it up and add some more. I'm just gonna tell you,
Yeah,
dollar for
he's like
dollar.
as strong as my 357 base, man. He gave me a run for my money in Chaos Land a couple of sessions ago.
You know, yeah, bro. I boot his out the mirror in your mind, bro.
Oh
And there's
my
a difference.
God.
There's a difference between strength and lead guy. Yeah, he's grinding points and accumulating multipliers to hang with you in Chaos Land. Can he fight you like I'm fucking fighting your ass in the fucking mind? Fuck no.
Oh, stop it, Raz.
Yeah,
Stop it. Go look at the chat. Go look at the chat, please. Just go look at the chat.
Let me go look at this shit. Let me go look at this
Just go.
shit.
Just go look at the fucking chat.
Well, everyone's looking
I'm
at
not-
the chat now.
Hold
I'm
on,
not
hold on.
Oh
talking
my
anymore.
God.
Just zoom in on that shit for me, Woody. Zoom that motherfucker up. We
Man,
need to see that shit.
hold on. Yeah, you're beating mine, but I mean, I'm fucking fighting you, and you know what I'm saying? I started plundering your ass for a little while. Don't say I wasn't. Don't say I wasn't. And then you just drop back again. Now I'm catching up.
When you
again.
were
That's
president, governor, super
no,
buff, 600,000 troops, and I had
no. That's different. That's different. That
no
was different.
buffs. Yeah, you beat me. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Nah. So you tripping, son? I know. I got. Wait, let me look at. All right, bro. Since you talking, hold on.
You didn't have your
got me
Titans, did you?
Who? What?
He didn't have his Titans on it, did he?
Yeah, he did, bro. Dude, I was catching him for a little bit.
No,
He
if
just
I'm
dropped back.
unbuffed in 3.5, mind you, this is my 357 account, gentlemen. But it's still got 1,400 melee and 1,600
which is
attack.
which is still unbelievably fucking strong. So nobody fucking say that it's a piece of shit castle because that bitch is fucking strong as fuck.
I don't think
No,
anybody's saying that.
Yeah, no one's saying that. I mean,
But
my
Raz would get me with about 50,000, 60,000 more troops. He would.
don't give him the ammunition.
No, it's true.
Hey,
He
I
gets started
probably, I probably made him spend 10 G's that month while he was fucking around with me. Yeah?
Braz,
Yeah,
why are you gonna sit there and spend 10 G's to catch
Hey, it
up,
wasn't
man?
10
Come on, man. How many
G's.
cars is that?
It wasn't 10 G's, $1 a car. It wasn't 10 G's.
You parked 10,000 cars to fucking catch up to him? How many boots?
I
He,
would say
he definitely kicked me a few times, not even gonna lie. I
Nah,
woke up in
fuck
the
that
morning
shit. Fuck that
getting
shit. 'Cause you
kicked
want
by
to
Raz. It's like, what the
hold on,
fuck?
hold on. I was like, fuck this guy. I was like, he kicked me with this stupid son of a bitch. Hold on, I'm gonna fix him. I'm a buff, pop Aeon, fuck him.
Yeah.
These
I mean,
kids
Yeah,
sound like pool popping
you
on
need
now.
fucking Aeon, that's for sure.
I mean, you know what
Because when I
they
first,
say, a win
because
is a
Raz will
win.
tell you, when I first got in that mine with him, I was just slapping him with fucking armored soldiers, and that was it.
Yeah, them days are over. Them days are over.
One Titan and 400,000 armored soldiers.
You ain't doing that no more. So you need both. If you fight me with one Titan, you tripping. So I'm gonna drag you.
He'll do that with his 425.
425, I could probably do that.
I
With the male,
don't-
you need the male Titan.
Yeah, if you do that shit with the female, I think I'm gonna drag him.
No,
Yeah.
if he has that gold
Bro,
plane,
bro. I got my plane is
The male
purple like
Titan
this.
kills substantially more.
Yeah, it does.
Substantially more.
Yeah, it does. But I've been working on my Titans a little bit. My Titans BP is almost 2.3 million. So
That's not
I think
bad.
Max is, Max is what, 3 million,
Like
3.2.
3.1. I just
Yeah.
finished maxing mine today, man. I don't gotta spend
Yeah,
no more money on them for now.
I'm at 2.3 million almost. So I'm getting there. I'm getting.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
got another $100,000 to go, brother.
Well, I'm not. But here's the difference. Here's the thing. I only buy the first 3 packs, so I'm good. y'all can be ahead for a while. I'm not tripping. I'll eventually catch up.
You're not.
that's
you're
not a
listening.
while. That's a
You're,
long time.
you're not listening to what you say, man. Like
Oh,
100 grand.
well,
That's like
charge 40.
that's like
Yeah,
sell your
full
company
regular.
kind of money.
If you're going at that rate, you're not even going to catch him.
Wait, what? I'm not trying to catch him. I'm trying to be in his realm.
Yeah, I mean, my 357 Titans are like 2.5 or 2.6, I think, something like that.
Yeah, so like I'm not trying to catch league guys 420. I can't do that. What I want to do is I want to be somewhere in the area that if I had just a little bit of help, I can take them. That's what I need to be.
All
I'm
you have
not
to
going to
focus on is melee HP, man. You need to drop those long range HPs that you're holding on to because you want to play around with mid range weirdos. You never fight mid range guys. There's no reason for you to have all those stats to fight mid range guys because you're not doing a YouTube channel and doing super videos about mid rangers anymore. Drop them, bro. And immediately pick up 150 percent on your melee HP. And it'll change the game, bro.
I'm gonna pick up like a lot more than that, bro. Like
okay, well, I mean, you hear what I'm saying. I just did that. I went from whatever 1,200 in fucking melee HP to 1,500 like overnight, and it was a major game changer. And it's the main reason why I beat Ram straight up.
Rams. Wait, you beat? Hold on, come on. You beat Ram because you just had you had a better build against him because you countered his build smartly because he had more melee HP than you did.
No, he didn't. I had him by like 150, bro. You kidding me?
Yeah,
I still
really?
do.
Yeah, because Ram tried to go even. He tried to go like 1,100 for 11 or 1,000 like that, and Lee Guy had way more, so his front line survived longer.
Correct.
I don't know if I'm gonna look for it. I don't know if he posted.
He was like
it.
1350. I was like
But
1480 or something like that.
But I think Ram fucked up too because he didn't send a proper formation when he fought. I'm not taking away from Lee Guy.
I mean, if anything, I feel like Ram had a better formation because he at least had targets for my lightning to hit. I don't care about that shit. I'm just coming for your fucking neck. So long story short, my melee HP and my attack against melee, because that was like 100 more than his. He just didn't have the right skills in his drill officers, in my opinion.
He deleted all fucking reports off his account, or Sami did, or Real Young. So
really, he can't drive that castle like Ram did, dude. It's hard to drive two castles like that, 405 and the Ram castle.
Well, he's not playing 405.
He's not playing one of them.
That's homie.
He gave the 405 to Sami, and
for free.
For free, yeah.
Yeah, that's his friend.
Jesus Christ, bro. Just like
Ram gave his away to Real Young for free as well. He didn't accept your $25,000 fucking offer.
Which was totally trying to fuck with him. But yeah, we'll go with that. Either way, is he carrying you like Ram?
Well, I'll also say I just got the Maria 6-star last night, and I had 1,000 frags, so I immediately dropped Triple S melee killer.
Jeez.
So that's over 300 now. I'm excited about that.
So, Liga, my question to you is: if you guys continue to win these voids and all these events, you're gonna start getting matched up with these really, really old nations like Nation 2, Nation 30.
I want that. I want to be able to. I want to lose. I want to realistically lose a void while I'm trying. I want that.
Well, for me, I wanted Liga to face 285 before the merger. Yeah, because I faced 285 and I told him like, dude, like they're legit the best nation we have faced. Like they were very like how close it was with 52. Like that shows you like what they were. Before.
So with 52, what happened was obviously we all know Sayaz did the whole recruiting like 3.5 billion points, but they were very, very organized and their bubbles did not drop.
Yeah, they're good.
They
like
didn't drop. The only reason why we won that is because some dumbass didn't take fucking Lombard's freaking advice to stay bubbled. He decided to try to be a hero even though they were winning, and he lost the fucking war to him.
I mean, for me, the only 3 losses I've had in Void since we merged is 285 and 2 to 309 with Big Bird. I mean, not Big Bird, but Bird. Like, that to me is like, okay, I can deal with that. So, 9 out of 12 is not bad.
Dude, 373 can't even buy a win right now. We can't even buy a win.
That's horrible.
And it's not that RNG's not doing it, because we're like RNG and ITA, even though ITA is second and are not nearly as strong, they're still fighting. But they're giving points away. They're fighting wrong. But everyone else, they're all fucking farmers.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the simple thing. Like honestly, like Simple Jack was right. Like I talked to him quite a bit, because we were having this problem. Like they were kind of depending on us to do everything, and then you just gotta give them a little taste of a battle. Like it doesn't matter what battle, like give them a little taste, and before you know, like it was 1, then 5, now it's like 10. Now everybody's asking, like, hey, what target? Like now we're looking for the big target, 80 to 100 million, BP castle. Like let's go. Like you have to give them a taste of what battle is, like so they're not afraid to lose those troops. Because even though you're saying you guys are fighting, like they're still afraid to lose a troop, like or a fleet.
agree.
So it's like
They are afraid
but
too.
Simple Jack was right. Just get 1 or 2, bring them with you, have them attack with you, show them how to hide. And as soon as they start, like, that muscle memory, like, boom, this is how I do it. Like, sooner or later, because if that person can get it, it will encourage the next person. And then it's like a domino effect. And I'm seeing it right now.
Especially if you can do that with the one or, and I don't know if you guys pay attention to outside alliances or not, but I tend to. I have my sub accounts there or whatever. But long story short, if you can pick on the guys that that are active in chat and that are highly liked throughout the alliance. I mean, in 425 we're 80%, 70% in Japan, so they work a certain way, in my opinion. And long story short is if you can get the one guy that everybody loves and you can do what V just explained, get him out there, show him, let him go, whatever, go from. Here's a perfect example. I just took one of those guys that you're talking about from the other alliance. Guy had 5 million kills. He was the Texas death epitome of a farmer. Guy had 25 million BP. He had fucking 4.9 million kills, and he's been in the game. He's been in the game for can't even tell you, man, since 425 opened. Right, so 2+ years. 5 million kills. He's never done anything but kill his farm probably in the early days. Okay. Never done a thing. We all agree with that?
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is 6-8 weeks ago. This same guy now has 45 million kills with 2 voids.
Dude.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, you just got to give them a taste of it and show them how to do it and show them it's possible.
The same fucking guy's got 45 million kills and 2 voids. Mind you, 425 is a peaceful nation for the most part outside of a handful of trolls. So there's no getting kills, during the week. There just isn't. Maybe some random farm shit out there, but there just isn't.
Yeah,
45 million kills and 2 voids, guys. All you gotta do is show them a little love. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
And we have tried to get like the semi bigger players to come, even to come join and play a war with us.
No, don't do big players. See, that's what it is. People think that they're C32, and no. You want an active ass in the seat, brother. That's what you want. You want somebody who's going to talk in the chat and who's going to give you an X when you fucking call for it.
Yeah,
That's
see,
it.
like we have like jobs in our like we have even people with even like 10 million kills, but literally their job is to hide what they have, find the cities, send us the location, and then boom, we're there. Like so, they all have to have a purpose. If you don't, if no one in your alliance has a purpose and they're just doing what they're doing, it's gonna die sooner or later.
They gotta go, yeah.
But like we have like different time zones. So we have like Asian players, Russian players. We have, obviously us Americans, the East Coast and West Coast. So literally we call them hounds. We have hounds searching for everything, different time zones. So like someone's always active. So then like you said, like I was saying right now, like now we have like 10 guys that will go when I fall asleep for 8 hours. There's 10 players searching and killing. And then when I wake up, I'm like, oh, shoot, like, you guys gave us a even bigger lead. So, like, it's actually good to see.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, I almost like it. So I'm the direct opposite. I'm basically Japan and East and USA, right?
Yeah.
Sure, we got a handful of Europeans probably, that miss out, but I call those the 30 that are never there. Right?
Yeah.
The other 70, they're all fucking American and they're all Japanese. So we're all online at the same time. Right online at server reset, right online at 1200. We're always online at the same time. It's just organic like that. That's why, and when I go to sleep, when I wake up, we're either down points or we didn't do anything because everybody was at work or doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Good question. Here's a really good question. I think a great one was here. and it would have been probably a better answer. Well, it would have been a good answer between him and Levi. And both of your Titans are both hot, correct? Do you think how what would a realm around a ballpark Titan BP be like to be around? Not as strong as y'all, obviously, but be around y'all strength. You think like 2.7 million Titan BP?
I mean, bro, I use my 357. I really don't spend on my Titans there, man. Like I kind of focus more on the plane now because it's a better bang for your buck for the time being, anyway. And I still am focusing on officers. So I know that's always the bet, prior to the Titan side of things for the most part. There's a couple of specific skills in my Titans I have max. But I feel like my Titans in 357 rate at like 2.5, 2.6. I feel like those things are badass, man. Sure.
You think I know they're not as badass as your 4.25 Castle, but do you think that they're not that far away?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I play both cities, right? Now, unless I'm playing a guy like me in 357, okay, I don't see a difference at all. I play both cities the exact same way. I will slam my 357 city into a 40 million BPC 34 like it's nothing and lose 30K.
I think to bridge that gap, you have to have like a market / pull rat type of city to be even
and my 357 city is identical to Pool Rat. Me and Pool Rat go back and forth. He can kick me, I can kick him, blah blah blah. So we're like almost identical in those realms. There's a couple things, my Titans are a little stronger than his, I think, but all in all, him and I are very very similar. So yeah, man. I mean, like at the end of the day, I feel like it's a great spot. Yes, I spend in 357, but I don't buy $99 packs in 357. I spend for whatever little event's going on. That's it. I don't overspend and like buy there. You know what I'm saying? Like I just did the little fishing stupid thing to level 40, but like that's probably all the money I'll really spend there this week outside of some speed ups that come in the daily packs.
Like the gold.
My 357 city, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty Gucci. If anything, like I'm spending a little bit to recruit because I'm like right at 100 million BP, and I think that's like a big red flag.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that answers that question for me. I think my goal at times will be. I think I'm going to stop at 2.5 here. 2.6. I think that'll be where I'll stop at. Because it starts getting. I mean, it's already expensive now, but it's like starting to get stupid.
Just in my opinion, man, there's a handful of skills, that you should get to level 20, and then same with the Titan equipment. There's a couple of things in the Titan equipment and the female barrier and the whatever the other one there that have to be maxed out, and the others are kind of whatever.
What do you think about the symbiotic tail?
I'm sorry.
The symbiotic tail on the female Titan in the towers.
I did that last, just because.
The tail's the worst one. Like you said, weekend was bad. Weekend is not bad. Like if you think about it, like based off of your stats, that weekend, like it can do some damage for 10 seconds.
They probably either buffed it because the game has been constantly changing. So when I had weekend energy, I did a lot of testing, and it was trash. So I think that it probably got changed up a little bit. And
yeah,
I think
it's only going to really work. I mean, because you focus on different players, man. Like you always try to raise the bar, right? And that's good, But at the end of the day, little things like weekend are going to be trash against a guy like me, or Marcus or Poole or all the other whales, on this call type conversation. But if you do that to a fucking C34 with 750, LRA, that's gonna hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I sometimes feel bad for that idiot stick with 45 million BP C34 with 700 LRA and during the void. Like, and
you don't feel bad. You don't feel bad.
I do because I know what that person is. I know he's a free player. I know all of these things, especially when they're from World 299. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of feel bad.
Isn't that the Dreadnoughts Nation 299?
No, Dreadnought's 298.
Well, Lee, you'll be proud to know that I fought Dreadnought like a man at those towers, bro.
We smoked their nation, man. It was really sad to see because I've played 298 before with my 357 city, and they were a really good nation. And
Yeah, they were.
Fast forward 8 months or whatever it's been, a year probably, and they're absolute trash now. And Dreadnought's lucky he didn't drop his shield because I was going to smoke his ass. He'd be 150 million BP right now.
Why the hell
200.
did he drop his shield?
No, he would. He didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Why did
he sat in it? And from what I understand, they're in civil war, and he steals the president every week type conversation and all that crapola, and everybody hates him. And he did his SOS, and that was it.
Who did he waste it on?
Hey, Ras, if I give you any advice, man, you gotta get a better alliance.
What are you talking about? My life is fucking good, dude.
No,
I'm
bro.
built-
Like you single-handedly will make a but you need an alliance to back you up on a lot of things.
No, the reality of it all is I need a good merger. I need like somebody like fucking lead guy on my right or Marcus or fucking somebody else. If I join any motherfucker, dude, I'm going to fucking fuck some shit up, man.
I
It's gonna be a match made in heaven when 374 and 379 merge. I'm just throwing that out there, because I know you guys have had some past and with pool and all that, but it's almost like a match made in heaven, and I feel like Campbell, is scummy enough to do that shit.
Now I talked to Paul about that. He said he will welcome Ras as long as Ras can follow the rules.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody will be on the
You
same
guys
page.
are welcome to come to 379. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, Ras.
Why does that sound like a setup? That sounds like a setup.
Because
that's
Paul's
legit.
all about winning. Like Paul's like all about winning. So I think he would be like, yeah, man, come 379. Like, just don't act a fool, and then let's just win. I think he's cool about it.
Yeah, I mean that's like one of the biggest things I was trying to have prior to this stupid civil war in 425. And with Gypsy, she's like, oh, we got to kill these people, we got to kill them. It's like, baby girl, we're winning everything.
Hey,
like
speaking of something,
what are you talking about?
I gotta ask something here. So, does anybody? Okay, this is gonna be hilarious. All right,
spit it out.
I guess this is an honest question. Does anybody have an
spit it out, man? Answer it.
Are you gonna spit it out, Raz? What the fuck?
Stop beating around the fucking bush. Spit that motherfucker out.
I'm gonna ask. Does anybody have an AOZ girlfriend?
No. No.
This is
So-
not
so-
Tinder.
Her name's Patricia, and she's a Sagittarius.
Dude, so listen. Hear me out. So like, I come to find out, right? What was his name?
Are you
No,
going into?
this-
Are you digging into people's personal lives again, dude?
No, not at all, dude. This is just shit it's just what I'm starting to see in this game that I find very funny. Like, you can actually get in-game girlfriends. Didn't know that. Because I heard some shit about 356. What the fuck, Joker? That's my boy, dog. I heard some shit that he had a girlfriend or some shit on it. And then apparently there was somebody in another nation that had a girlfriend too. He sent her money and all kind of stuff, and he ain't never met the girl and all this shit.
All I gotta say is all the 90% of the quote unquote girls are men. Got it. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
95.
Especially the Asian version.
Dude, there is literally like 90%.
Joker just went through a divorce, so I'd say like leave him out of it, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's personal stuff.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Always
Whose
wanna-
elite war was that, Woody?
That was 52 versus Nation 1.
You guys just play the same 5 people over and over and over again there?
Kind of feels like it, don't it? Well, we're ranked for second place.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so we have, let's see,
When's the last time you guys lost?
we've never lost.
So how are you ranked 2? Just the matchups and the points?
Yeah, it's the points. Like maybe they do 2 more than they do that week or something like that.
Let me see. Let me see if there's a ranking for Elite War. There should be, shouldn't there be?
Yeah.
Yeah, down at the bottom.
All right, fellas, it was nice talking to you guys. Ras, get a better team, and then you'll see you guys win a lot more.
Shut up,
We
B
were
time.
down
Ivy,
at the
man,
bottom.
pleasure as always, brother. Peace.
Anytime.
All right, later.
Later,
Later,
B
brother.
time.
Later.
I'm looking. Okay, hold on. Elite Wars
I
ranking.
fucking hate that guy. I'm just kidding. I don't hate him.
And the points are close within like 466.
So why don't you and 30 go at it? If you
Okay, I'm going to be 100. I'm not 100% sure if we've ever went against each other in Elite War. I'm still like, what, a month, maybe 2 months in. So from what I heard is we never lost one, but I'm pretty sure if we ever did, it's a good possibility we might lose against it.
got it, because 52 Seas, 30 is NX3, right?
Yeah, NX3.
And who's the monster in NX3? Or there's like 10 of them.
Everyone. Everyone, dude. Like seriously,
funny.
everyone, dude. Like
What's the Alliance BP of the size Alliance? Are you in Sayers Alliance?
yeah. So
What's the
NX1?
Oh my God,
NX
7-3. Jesus Christ.
That's NX3, and then we're 5.
Wait, let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
NX3 is 7.3 billion BP, bro.
Like
Jesus Christ.
And they show up with every single person online.
Wait. I got a question. Go to your officer rankings of your nation. I want to see something. Let's see. I already know saying
It's gut wrenching when you look at this. Look at this. Oh my God.
Wow.
You got Saragossa up there.
So wait, what the fuck? Boogie?
Yeah, I
Ain't
knew
that,
that was
that
gonna
ain't that
happen.
that guy that fucking that? What the fuck? That's the guy I used to plunder in the mine. This dude is this fucking strong? I used to talk some shit to this guy.
Man, you need to smoke another one,
It
dude.
hasn't
This guy is
hasn't
so
sank.
shot, dude.
It has not sank in yet, guys.
What the
It hasn't sank
fuck?
in yet.
So now I get to fuck with I get to fuck with Boogie, and I get to tell him that he's a motherfucker for having
Wait, go to
his
warplane.
farm
Go to warplane.
officers fat.
Go to warplane. Yeah,
Dude,
I didn't.
Boogie's the
yeah.
man, dude. Boogie's the man.
Bro,
Yeah,
this
He's a real
motherfucker
one.
played. He played in
That's
385, and I used to fucking. I was fighting his ass in the fucking uranium mines, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I started just kicking his ass after a while. But then I was like, I didn't realize
That's
this guy
cool,
was the
man. I'm
fucking
happy
truth.
for him. That's solid.
He's a number one. He's the strongest player in the whole entire global.
Yeah, Boogie's very
Wait,
smart,
he's
like in the
he's
games.
stronger than
And
he's stronger than
he's a
Sayas?
very good teacher,
That's Sayas's base,
and
you
he's
dumb
very good
motherfucker.
to sleep, and
He's Sayas's base.
and he's always willing to help people.
I'm not saying it is, and I'm not saying it's
And
not.
he,
I'm
like,
not able to.
Boogie's the man. You know.
Yeah, Boogie is a good guy. Boogie's definitely a good guy.
So, in other words, if you go back to the officer stats, Woody, let me say something one last thing.
This guy.
Can you
Just real
drop
quick.
can you drop the Titans for me too, Woody, while you got it up there? I want to check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Wow.
Wow. You know what
He's
it
a
is, man, with that online? How many participants do you guys get in Elite War? 80?
80, 90?
Yeah, wow. That's what it is, man. You guys got just everybody dialed in on the same time zone, same whatever.
No, not in the same time zone. It's more if someone can't make it, there's someone else who's gonna put it in there for you. If you understand what I'm saying, without
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of
that's-
people do that. I'm saying actually
yeah.
playing it though. I mean, what if you have 90
actually
joins?
playing,
How
I'm
many are
probably
moving?
I'll probably say like good 70.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a
guys.
lot, man.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I gotta get going. I gotta go park these cars. So
You gotta upgrade with that fucking cash, dude.
yeah, I gotta go get that
Do your
shit.
thing,
So,
Killer Man. Get that
so
cash, brother.
I fuck with y'all, Lead. You know, you're my boy. I fuck with you, Marcus, Clitorius. I fuck with you too, Scuba. All y'all motherfuckers, I fuck with all y'all, man. Y'all be cool, man.
Take it easy, Raz.
Hey, thanks for joining,
Yeah.
by the way.
Of course, bro. Always, man. You know it's all love, baby. Later.
I mean, we got some of this global conquest things.
Are you guys set to win that or what?
So we'll go into this. I think the finals is going to end up being 52, 30, and possibly 285.
Wow, 285's in you guys' brackets, huh?
Yeah,
Look at
and
that.
they're in first place right now. So when they were saying like Lumberg's, dude, we went up against them. They're strong. They're very, very well organized. So I think that if they make the finals, which I think they're going to, um, they're going to be very organized and very hard to beat.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you can get the nation organized, man, you can pretty much win anything.
Yeah.
You know, that's for sure.
And if you get a lot of people to participate, I mean, participation is key. You can have the strongest city in the whole fucking game, but if
Yeah,
no
I mean
one
that's what I'm trying to do.
participates,
You know, I know for the most part I'm probably going to be fighting Chinese in the finals, so I know I can talk here. I mean that's what I'm currently doing. Currently taking head counts for basically I don't want to say forcing, but making it semi-mandatory for every strong city to play round 1 and round 3, and you know which are the ones that I'm available in, and all the other big cities for that matter.
now everyone's going to play
And
round 2.
you know,
Well,
and
I honestly, dude, because we have people that are from Japan, like Ramos from Japan. His favorite
yeah,
was
you got to wake the
1 and
fuck up,
2.
man. Sorry.
Yeah, it was 1 and 2 because those are the times he's awake. 3,
Yeah, but for global, you got to play 3, man. You have to.
yeah, 1 and 3 is the best to be in. Two are usually the underdogs trying to steal the win when they go to round 2, or they know they can't compete against the number 1 alliance. So,
Yeah.
but like last global, I did 1 and 2 only because I was stuck at work. Like, there's nothing I can do, but I was able
Yeah,
to
for
get.
sure. I mean, typically that it's on like a fucking Sunday though. You know, the finals are anyway or Saturday.
Unfortunately, my
Or
work,
Friday night. Excuse.
yeah, with my kind of work, the work that I do, dude, it can be Saturday, Sunday. They don't care. We're running. Like it's 24/7, 365 days a week. They run.
Yeah, see, it works out well for me because Japan. You know, again, Japan for the most part is the majority of 425. So 1200 whatever time that round 3 for them is unfortunately right in the middle of the evening. You know,
Yeah.
and when they're sleeping. So it's like, all right, like if you
Well,
want to
no.
win, like I need you motherfuckers to wake up.
Right.
And that's really the only sacrifice.
Well, you guys showed up in the finals
Yeah.
with balls to the wall. I'm not gonna lie, you guys did.
Not in round 3.
No, yeah, you
Not
guys
in
were
round
all
3.
you guys had more than we did in round 3. Let's check to see if we have the
Correct, but not enough to win, right?
dude.
So
You know what happened.
at the end. Well, yeah, no, but even if so, I personally think it would have been very difficult to beat Nat, man. They had 80 plus, in one alliance, all the strongest. I wasn't able to beat them head to head, with my guys, which was 40% filler,
See, I never looked at
Yeah,
that
lead
point.
if you want, man. You should definitely reach out to Barry or myself or somebody else. I mean, because we're essentially in the same column, and the standings right now is like, it is what it is. If anybody needs help running a city, or they're going to be off during certain hours, let us know. We can help run a city or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I'm trying to get in leadership in the leadership Discord now. I mean, ultimately I'm trying to get head counts and things like that first, but when the people give me the response, oh, like a C37 that can't join round 3, it's like, listen, man, that's like I'm not okay with that, So I'm either gonna fucking kill that city or it's gonna show up in round 3. And I need you to do that, or we're not going to fight in global. And if that's the case, like, I might want to burn this whole motherfucker to the ground.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Liga, I'm gonna tell you one thing right off the bat, man. You're gonna have to be the person that burns the cities to kill the troops, and also speed in to those towers as well. While your whole main, everyone else is trying to get the towers and stuff, you're gonna have to, dude. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
just
especially
be
against the Chinese nations, I know that, man. The good news about the Chinese nations, 442 and 457, both of them just came out of civil war.
right.
So none of them have troops other than the Fat Boys, which are like 10 or 12 per nation. So unless they were going to go ham on spending money and, whatever, which is very possible with those nations, don't get me wrong.
Right.
So, I feel like the burning of the troops won't be all that much. My concern is having to fight them both at the same time. I know for certain I can beat 457. I can beat 442 head on. I know that. We're better. My number twos are better than their number twos. All of the above. I'm better. I'm stronger than all of them. So yes, I'm very confident that I can beat 457 and or 452,
Right.
442.
Now,
But
isn't it
just not together.
isn't it usually four nations at the finals, or is it just three?
It's four. Yeah, but the fourth nation, respectfully, I don't think has a shot. Whoever that is.
Well,
Well,
maybe talk to them and share your guys' opinion about having them kill 457.
I'll just say that I don't know if we'll make the semis, but if we do, well, we're certainly not going to let this cheating Chinese server nations win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll do what we
I
can
know
to help.
I know I can work with the guys like you, right? Like I know I can work with fucking Barry and Johnny's nation out. There's a handful of nations in the top 10 that are very likely to make the finals. Depending on matchups, obviously. That are very likely to make whatever that top four. So, in my opinion, it should be 379, just like it was last season, or 405. Again, all depending on matchups, and how kind of things roll. I'm very confident that this coming round, we won't play round one or round two at all, and
So
I'll
you're
play
gonna-
round three just to make sure that I make the bracket.
Yeah,
just
just
so
get
I
that
don't,
45.
so I can get away from trying, meeting them in the top, because they're playing for the top. So I have to step back to hopefully meet one of them in the semis, so I can knock them out.
Now, what happens if if some other nation that you don't know about decides to fucking go balls to the wall and try to get third place, and it knocks 425 out altogether?
Well, that's why I would play round three.
I'm saying if you play the round three, but you don't get full points, and they did in two.
No. I'm talking this coming round is qualifiers.
Oh,
so this
qualifier.
coming
Okay,
round,
yeah, I get what
this coming round is a qualifier, so it doesn't mean anything. I could play 0 rounds, and I would likely be okay with looking at my points. Can you see it?
Let's see.
You can't see mine.
No, I don't think I'm in your bracket this time.
You have a nation, a city in 425. Pull it
I
up.
do, but I might not have it on my Facebook tied.
All right, whatever. Anywho, I'll look it up. Let me see.
Yeah, Woody. I mean, I think what he's trying to say is if anything drops out, this coming round, it is more than likely going to be us. Just because of the the rankings. This 385 day. I mean, and that's why I was saying hey, if we're trying to smoke somebody else, let's we'll commingle. We can do some stuff. We can help.
If
This
I'm
and that and
looking
the
at
other.
if I'm looking at the points for the nation right now, the top 16, we currently have 263,000 points, which is a 40,000 point lead over 457, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 16th team is 83,000 points. I personally don't think we have to play the qualifying round, and I believe we make it. No problem, and we'll put ourselves
I
back.
agree with that too, for sure.
We'll drop ourselves into 10, 12 probably if we don't play at all. If I tell the entire nation, do not enter global, fucking don't play, or jump in there, get your merit, and jump the fuck out.
Right.
And that's it. And type conversation. And I feel like we'll drop into the 8 to 12, something along those lines. So hopefully we can meet one of those Chinese nations in the semis and knock them out.
Question is, how did they set up the semi matchups? Is it based
we
on
know
the
it.
rankings?
We know it based off the top four, right? So if whatever, if I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4 is me and 2 Chinese nations, I'm not going to see them until the finals. That's just how it's going to work. So I need to get myself out of the top 4.
Yeah, you get down
since
to
they're
like
not going to do it.
get down to like the 8th or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it is. I just got to try to find to one of those Chinese nations in the in not in the finals again. I'm going to match up with them during the semis sometime.
Right.
If that's the case, then I think we'll be all right, man. Honestly.
I'm trying to.
And straight up, if we only got one Chinese nation, man, like I wouldn't even want to get with it, man. Like let's fight, man. You know, because I know 379's got themselves a nice squad over there, especially if they're all together. And I know they weren't last time, so you know this little go around might be a little bit different for them. So I know they got a nice hitter squad over there. I kind of
Yeah, the issue for
wanna-
us is now it's just become one alliance. With the Civil War, the second alliance is not going to be helping very much. So we gotta
That's gonna hurt.
we gotta work things out so that we can get the second alliance to hold something.
Right.
Yeah, but the second alliance, I mean, you know, and whatever, talk strategy here. I'm throwing a couple things against the wall, but I feel like if you throw like one halfway decently strong guy, someone with like 1,200, attack and whatever, make it like a C-36 even. You know, doesn't C-37 would be ideal, but that one guy just stays with the second alliance. You got 5 or 10 guys around each little tower, and you do what you did last round, and you have pooled or whoever a C-37 hop around and you clear out the idiot stick, and you go from there. I mean, I feel like that's one of the better ways to do it, especially when you're going to have a front heavy alliance. Like I'm going to have a front heavy alliance. I'm going to for the most part try and control the majority.
Right.
And that's just all there is, the way I'm going to try and play anyway. Whatever, some Chinese nations or Marcus's alliance over there might have something to say about that, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm going to try and do. The second alliance, I mean, I feel like the top city in the second alliance is going to be a C-35 or C-34. Everybody else is going to be with me.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh, you're gonna make it happen. You're gonna make it happen. Gotcha.
No, I mean, but that's the good news about 425 is we're united and we're looking for a win. We
That is
lost
true.
last round doing it the other way, right? So let's try it this way.
Like everyone's always said, when it comes to finals and globals, you have to come as a nation. You got to make that super alliance. Like there is no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to. Like,
Well, it's not even about the super alliance. It's about the super alliance at the same time. It's not about putting the same members in one alliance and then 30 members playing one round and and everybody gets spread out between the two. No. That alliance needs to play the round together and the conversation. So and if that means taking some C-35s and some C-36s that can only play round 2 or whatever, they got a kid's birthday, whatever's going on, then that's fine too. They just got to go somewhere else because I need the strongest and everybody who can play in round 1 and round 2.
right. I think I added it to my Facebook just now. That's what you see me trying to do with my phone and stuff. Yeah, there it is. I was trying to, and it kept on because even if you have a Facebook, you can't open up two of the same
Because you can't count out 405. I mean, they're the current winners. I know adding the Chinese nations in there and still having 425 there is going to give them a run for their money. But that's a solid team.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they are without Real Young because I know he put a lot together, but I feel like they still have a solid team ready to rock.
I mean, I know Real Young's still spending. Like he has been spending, but I don't think it's like Ram kind of spend.
But he's doing it in 373. He's not doing that in 405.
Correct.
So that's the difference. So when when I play 405, I'm gonna be playing basically the same Real Young city that I played last GC.
Well,
maybe a couple.
He gave his city to Sami, and
That's what I'm saying.
Sami was a spender, but he
But
just
nowhere near what Real Young was. Sami's old base.
Well,
Sami's old base was like 1100 mid range.
he quit over a year ago.
Hey guys, I gotta go. Catch y'all later. Take care.
All right, my dude. Peace.
So I got this pulled up right now. The preliminaries. Dude, you got a tough round. You got a tough round, man. Like, I don't know, man. I think maybe I don't see Maddie's Nation here. Am I missing it?
They're not in it.
Oh, okay. So it is going to be literally just those two you got to worry about, 457 and 442.
Well, I mean, you know, again, you got Real Young in there, and then I personally worry about Marcus's Nation. You know, like that's my one nation that I feel like can be a sneaker.
No, I honestly think it's going to be 425, 457, 442, and 405. As much as I would love for our nation to get to the finals, I don't know that it's going to happen. 405 already beat us in the first round.
Did you try and beat them?
Yeah.
Like realistically, you tried?
Yeah.
You guys made that super alliance to beat, and you still failed on the first.
Well, I mean, our super alliance is just Pool and Siren came over. The other guys are still kind of scattered. So it's really not the super alliance that we had originally planned when we first merged.
Right. Damn, that sucks, man. But I think you can pull the strings to make it happen.
Well, at this point, it really worries about matchups, and it could very easily be that me and whatever 442 and 405 roll off in the semi bracket, the very next round. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I don't think so though. I might be wrong because if I drop out of this, what's the point difference? Now you got me thinking. What's the point difference between 426 and 405? Can all of those guys make the top three? Or the top four, I should say.
I don't even know who's in 426.
The Thor and Odin.
Thor and Odin.
I have no clue who they are. I really don't. I feel bad.
The twins.
I thought the twins were JG and whoever.
Well, they changed the name. It used to be Thor and Odin.
220. So they're only 25,000 or 27,000 points behind them for the global currently. So if I drop out of the top, which I'm likely going to do in this coming round, then they would take over. It really depends on what 405 and 426 do. Because I mean, I don't know. Maybe even 385 can sneak in there and sneak in a top four if I drop out. And they can potentially outpoint 405 depending on who they get bracketed with next. Because I'm fairly certain 405 is going to see the Chinese nation next. They're probably not going to point all that well. Nor are they going to try to spend during that qualifying round.
405 shows up deep, but like we never went against 442 or 457 in global. So I don't know how they show up in global. I heard they show up deep, like always max
250 strong for 2 rounds, without a doubt.
Yeah,
250 strong for 2 rounds or all 3 rounds. Sorry about the
2 rounds,
guys.
2 rounds. The American round, typically round 1, they don't show up much in, and then round 2 and round 3 they're pretty heavy, or they stay out of 3 and they jump into 2. It all depends on if they're Korean, Chinese, or Japan.
Well, I mean they're all in the same time zone.
All their C38s deep, and after they played 459. And I took all their towers from the second alliance. They keep all the towers in their main alliance now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was a couple globals ago.
So they're literally they made a super alliance and they haven't split it back up. They're just that's
well,
their
457. I mean,
they're 9 nations in one.
Well,
but they're also very scattered.
Who remembers Who remembers what nation they were?
Void.
Uh,
Who remembers what nation 457 used? Who merged with them? I wanna
432.
432.
Yeah, if you go to 432 on the nation, you can
that's-
peep into their nation.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. 4-3-2. Okay. and this is a trick that a lot of people don't know, especially the newer people. You get, I guess, a merged nation. You ain't gonna be able to get into it. It's locked. Why am I 4-3-5? But if you find the nation they merged with, you can peek in to them. I'm looking for it, guys. 420, 421.
If you use Lumberg's spreadsheet, it's really easy.
Right there, right there.
He's got it
Up,
tracked so well, you can
up,
always find
432.
the back doors.
There, and you see, we went into 4-3-2, and now we're in 4-57 because that's who they merged with. Okay, let's take a look where the big boys
No,
are.
click on the fucking stats.
Fuck, man. Can you burn this guy?
No.
Can you try? What if you hit him
He's
over
just-
and over and over and over and over again? I'm joking. I know that'd be stupid to try.
Go to the city rankings. See how many C38s they have.
All right. They got 13 C38s, 17 to the
So 4 C37s and
yeah.
crap and whatever else.
Well,
So they have 13 C38s. That's not bad. Go to the officers.
so you're gonna be basically fighting C35s. So the officers,
They got
12.
some monsters, man. They got fucking 4 fucking monsters, dude. Like monsters.
I wish you luck on that one.
Look at the Titan rankings.
Oh, I'm looking for it.
Ridiculous.
Woody, I tried to get Boogie to join. He said he would have, but you offered him no cake and no beers. So he said he's going to have to do it another night.
Fucking boogie.
The fucking Titan rankings. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Dude, they got more Titan.
They have 4 guys that are like basically maxed, dude. There's 3 of them that are basically maxed.
That is crazy.
Oh,
I wonder what. Let's check out. Now is
Yeah.
457 stronger than 442?
this one off, man. I don't know. I know I can fucking spank their ass in a void and kill all their goddamn troops, but I might not be able to beat them in a global, man. Fuck.
Yeah, global is a whole different game. I mean, with
Yeah, for sure.
Void, they got all these players that leak points, but global is just all about raw power.
What was it? 481 they where it came from?
Well, it's also about participation, you know.
Sure.
And
Well,
I
they're
mean, the
always
only
in.
advantage is that they probably have they're top heavy, but the smaller guys are probably a lot weaker than the rest of your alliance.
Right. I want to say it was 481 that they merged with. Yep, it was. Okay, so 442. Let's go into this. Nation. That guy right there.
that guy's my farm.
Is he?
I literally kick him 3 times a day.
That's funny. So they have 10 C38s, which a whole bunch of 18 37s. So in all reality, 442 might be stronger than 457. Let's check out their Titans.
Go to 425. Yeah, go to Titans. See, their Titans mean nothing. It's only Grandpa.
Yeah, it's only Grandpa.
It's only Grandpa. Go to the officers real quick.
That's a
Yeah, it's only 2 of them. The rest of them are very manageable.
so maybe take these 2 out first. I mean,
You can't though. You can't take them out. You know, that's the problem. They're both 300 million or 200 million or some
Yeah.
stupid amount of fucking troops,
and they'll just heal them.
and they'll just heal instantly. Exactly. The guy's
What-
got 3 billion gold probably. You know.
Well, then maybe take his other alliance out. All these
Yeah,
guys.
I mean,
Take
there's
these guys
a
out.
million different little options there. I mean, I personally happen to know, like, especially with the Chinese, like if they can't beat you a couple of times, they almost give up. You know.
You mean to
So-
tell me they don't go on a rampage?
I mean, yeah, they do individually, but there's only 4 of them call it 10 of them that can actually do that. The rest of them can't.
Warplane 772.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Lumberg, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Mr. J, how you doing?
What's up, Lumberg? How we doing, brother?
Jay,
pleasure
I'm probably not going to say much. My voice sucks.
And you and Maddie, what's going on?
Jump over to 425 real quick, just so I can, now that I have all the numbers crunching in my mind.
All right.
Hey, so, guys. Do you know that 465 beat 442 and 457 in the finals?
That is true.
Yes.
Shachi and Cosette.
That was while they were in the Civil War. Both of those nations are no longer in civil war and united now.
They also said it was like Chinese New Year or something. There was some major Chinese holiday during that time.
Yes, that was also the case. Yeah, I remember. Because I had the same issues. 425.
Well, League Guide, your nation's pretty much at the same. City-wise.
You know, we don't have as many, C-38s, but, we're right there running with them, man.
You got 9 C-38s. You got way more C-37s. Way more C-36s. I don't know how many 30. I'm sure your 35s go to 100 probably. I don't know, they don't. But the point is, it's like you guys have a chance.
I think we can beat them one-on-one. I just don't think I can beat them both. That's all. So that's why I'm trying to, like I've been saying, is I think I have to drop myself out of this next round so I can try to pluck one of them off in the semis and not have to face them both in the finals.
Oh, look at
Because if I face them both in the finals, I'm gonna lose.
Right.
No, you could beat them both
at the same time.
You just have to team up with whoever else is the fourth unlocked nation.
Yeah,
it's simple, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can take them 2 by 2.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, especially if it was like Marcus or something like that. But I feel like the fourth unlocked nation is more than likely like 405, and they're coming for the win. They're not going to want to work with me, or work against them per se.
Well,
I see.
You never know. I mean, let's be honest. Like, talk to 405 when it happens and see what they say. Talk to. I don't know who to talk to honestly anymore. Definitely don't talk to Banta. Don't talk to him.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that, brother.
There are many nations that are upset
That
about
dude
these.
came on tonight and was like, "Oh, man."
Yeah, nobody likes those nations, man. I agree with you 100%. But it all depends on who that fourth nation is and if they're coming for the W. If they're coming for the W, I mean, if it's 405, and I think this is really the only kind of outliers. If it's 405, they're the reigning champs. They're looking to repeat. So, they're not going to, really want to do much other than try and win.
Well, let's see 405. I mean, and I know they got, some big people in there, but I mean, endless search to find
Lumberg, what do you think about that? If you don't mind me asking, like, in the rankings right now, what do you think about, 385 is like, should we try to do this, or should we try to help, these people? Because I was saying, lead guy earlier, like, hey, if you need something, we'll help you. But what's your call outs for that?
Like you mean try to navigate the system so that you can control the matchup in the semis?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
my
think we have
biggest
enough.
my biggest thing is I'm currently first.
Yeah, we don't have enough
Lumberg, right?
players to like navigate anything. But we can definitely help.
Well, I mean, you guys are right there in like 6th or 7th place, if I remember correctly. And your points are like right there below 405. So, and this is the last qualifying
We're
round.
6 right
So
now.
if you guys push and I jump out and and really just don't play this particular, whatever round, I'll drop out. And if you guys point well enough, I feel like you can sneak into the top 4, which really doesn't help much other than trying to pluck off one of these nations, like fucking a 4-4-2 or some dumb shit like that, which is tough, unless you guys all come together, which from what I understand, you guys aren't able to do,
Can you show
Well,
me the
this
current
this
rankings?
this last round, League got to that. This last round, or these last 2 rounds, sorry, that everybody played, we actually did really good because I was able to coordinate, GFX, the funky group that Barca's in, the place that you killed AQ in, they claim that now. And and then Dave, we did really well, because it was like, hey, and for me, it was like very simple. It's like, hey guys, you get this side of the map, we get this side of the map, and then let's just all coordinate our academies towards, the energy sources. And it panned out very well, and so hopefully I'm trying to, plan that into the next ones, which, by, just tit for
I
tat,
mean,
if you will.
for me
Should be
personally,
fairly
I
easy,
just know that 4-5-7 and 4-4-2 aren't going to come off the gas. So if they're going to continue to
Yeah.
press the gas,
Yeah.
I have to come off to not face them, potentially all in the fucking finals. And then wherever it lays, I mean, hopefully one time, we get the matchup together and it's against the 4-5-7 in the 7 semis or some shit like that. That would be ideal. You know what I'm saying? If we could get to a point where, not this coming round, but the round after in the semis, we get to pluck one of them off and they get to go home crying, If that's the case, again, man, I feel like 4-2-5's got a really good shot at taking this thing home. And I know 4-6-5's in there too, right? So 4-6-5 ain't nothing to play with, but they're I don't think they're what they were when they first merged when they beat them the last time. Respectfully.
Yeah.
Well, when you first merge, it's like that's when you're at your best, but it slowly fades away. So my
I
question:
don't think they're pushing hard this round. You got some of their top players.
They might not even be trying to win it. They might just be like, you know what, let's chill.
You look at the individual rankings, you'll see
Well, I switched
players
over to,
missing.
I switched over to I seen Lumberg in here and I wanted to ask him a question. Hey Lumberg, are you guys actually gonna push for first place in the global?
We are in first place, man.
I know, I mean finals, I'm sorry, man.
I knew what you meant. I just wanted to kind of brag that we're in first place. It won't last. No, I mean we don't have any delusions and grandeur. We're not going to make it to the finals. I think we'll reach the semifinals and fizzle out.
I don't know, man. You're in first place right now. You got top points.
No, first place just means that we got favorable matching, man.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm in first place, and my first 2 rounds were cake, man. I didn't have to play, like I didn't have to play.
Oh, we had to play, but it was more favorable. I mean, we didn't get our 3rd round, just so you know, unless the prediction's wrong, is World 1, World 219, and World 151. So.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, you know what? 151, I see them everywhere, and this is something that's actually kind of bothering. I mean, I see they're going to every single nation in the game, posting, come by a city and join us. Like, I get it. You want to, get people to come into your nation, but I mean, every single nation they're posting this in, guys. I'm not sure if you guys actually seen it in yours, but
they haven't gotten to the 400 yet, so maybe they're working their ways up.
They posted
we
an
saw it.
RGC chat. 151 did.
Too funny, man.
Yeah.
We saw
I don't
it.
even recruit like that. I mean, sure, it's nice, but like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know that works.
well, what really works is being like one of us, people watch, like, hey, if you guys' nation suck and it's full of farmers, you want to come join a nation that's gonna fight. Either join Nation 52 or join Nation 373 or 425 or 285. That way, you're not wasting your money, and that's how you get people to join.
Yeah, yeah, we've definitely acquired a couple of people from crap nations scattered throughout that they're just nations weren't good and they came to 425, and they like it there.
Hey,
I think people just like
Go ahead.
nah, it's the thrill of the battle. Just like we were talking about earlier, is getting those guys to to learn what you do, and then they like it. And it works for everybody.
No, I completely 100% agree with you. And you know what? Even if you do go to a powerhouse nation, that might not feel like home. You know what I mean? I mean, you'll know within a week if this is going to work out or not. Even if it's a powerhouse nation, because you'll get that feeling of, oh, I like this. I like the people. They're cool. They're down to earth. They have the same thoughts as I am, and stuff like that. But if you go into a nation, even if they are a powerhouse, and you don't get that vibe, why waste your time? Try someone else.
Man, if the chat's not lit, man, like I don't want to be there. Like that's why I like the two nations that I'm in. The chat's lit. People are for the most part like-minded, and it works out well.
Right. So, do you guys think they're ever gonna release that new game to everyone that's playing it? Like the one I posted in the video. That was the game we all tried. Pretty much came to download this game to play. Like
Barry's the only one that's good at that game. We ain't worried about it.
Nah, it's only because he's like Barry Sanders in the game. But the fact
I still haven't even played it.
Dude.
Apparently, it's going to be uploaded or updated, for us in the near future.
Well,
so I'll play it
It's
when it
pretty
comes out.
gnarly. It's pretty gnarly.
I don't know if it will, because
Damn.
the way that I was playing it is, obviously I tried to make a new city, it did not work. So I had to literally delete the whole entire game and then re-download it, and it came into 9.10, and was able to play it. But it's based off the city level. Like for instance, you start off at a C1. Well, then you're able to play 1 or 2 rounds. Then you gotta go to C2, and then you're able to play 2 more rounds, so on and so forth.
Well, that's how it is. That's how it was with the Infinite Zombies when we first started. It's the same concept.
Same concept, but we're already we're C38s. They gotta release it at C40.
I don't know. I feel like it just should be an updated way, and then we get to have access to all levels.
Yeah,
That's the way it should be.
I agree 100%. I'd even pay 100 gold to play it. It's a fun game. I'm not gonna lie. Like I spent hours playing it.
Did you really? That's hilarious.
I really did.
It did look
The little
fun
mini game
and
that they
very
added for us
interesting.
like
I
2
would've-
months or
Oh, that one.
Sorry, go ahead.
the little mini game they added was trash. I couldn't even play it.
This is trash. I stopped playing at 38. I was like, yeah, I don't like that. But the other one they have, it kind of copies other games that are in on the market, not in this game. But I mean, we're already playing this game, so by having that, I mean, who cares if they copy it? It's an enjoyable game. I think that they should make it more a contest where someone will get ranking for staying alive longer or something like that. I mean,
Is Ram still doing that game?
Yeah,
Ram has okay, I talked to him like 2 weeks ago, finally, and he is still working on it. He wouldn't get into depth of his game, but he did say that it's being done in Japan now, and that he's working on the English version, and he did not say anything else about it. So that's as far as I can go with it.
That's cool.
But I know that
Well, at least he's doing what he said he was going to do. That's
yeah,
what's
and
up.
he did say it's gonna when he releases it, it's gonna be a kind of game that the longer you play it, you can make real money. But I think it's crypto money, and if anyone does crypto knows that that is kind of the future money where you can get good money off of it. I don't quite understand it. I'm thinking maybe there might be like a monthly
Well, it's
subscription.
definitely yeah. Well, it's definitely better doing something like that on the platform to be more cautious and delay a launch than launch it early because of hype and then can't deliver on this and that and the other. And especially if it's a some kind of monetary drip, if you will.
Right.
And obviously everybody knows RAM is not like no average Joe Smo player to where it's like, oh, well, I'm just going to quit this game because it sucks and I'm going to start my own, like, now everybody knows, like, RAM is that caliber of player that has,
I agree.
that type of, monetary funds to do this and that and the other. And, hey, he may have connections, he may have this, and, or he just may be,
the owner of
this type
Nintendo.
of individual himself to where he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do this, and hey, I'm gonna do this or buy that, or whatever, So yeah, I think anybody who sees a game that is produced, funded, designed, or developed by RAM, will join. I mean, hell, I'll join, and even though Woody helped him, smash every nation I was ever in before. But yeah, I'll join this support.
I'll join it too. Like,
I'll definitely check it out, man. That's for sure. I don't know if I'll let them hit me for the subscription for too long, but I'll definitely check them out.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I'll get him a download or two. That's for
I
sure.
don't know. I don't know if it's a subscription thing or I honestly don't know. But I know he said that it's one of those kind of games where the more you play, you can make real money, crypto, whatever the case
there's
might be.
there's definitely a couple of little versions of stuff like that out there from what I hear, but only in like the Asian side of things. I don't think that's allowed over here just yet.
And I think he was talking about laws that he's having to go through. So, and that could take a year or two to actually get through. So,
but if it's crypto, it could be different. So that might be the loophole. So I'm anxious to check it out. That's for sure. But I'm gonna hit the sack, guys. It's midnight. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, I was just
we'll
gonna
talk soon,
say
brother.
that, man. I was just gonna say that stream is gonna end, and yeah, it was good. Thank you guys for joining.
Always a pleasure, gentlemen. Peace.
Later. Stream's done.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, hey, lad, I sent you a